I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Okay, I think everything should be good. For anyone checking it out, welcome. If you guys are the fellow subscribers, feel free to say hi in the chat. This is my first YouTube live stream, and I decided to do it on a whim because initially I planned to just do all these different. Oh, what? My playlist is not playing. Initially, I wanted to do this testing off stream, but then I thought to myself, I may as well just do this first live stream and do a bunch of testing. And if you guys have any sort of feedback, feel free to give along. I'll show you guys the YouTube sheets in a little bit. Let me just change the settings. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. I literally just set things up for like the past half an hour with the thumbnail. So if you guys have any sort of things that you want me to test, just let me know down in the chat. And if you're here, feel free to say hi. And welcome to my first YouTube live stream. So without further ado, we are currently trying to gather all the different data that we need to go against a new abyss. And I'm gonna be honest, guys, I think a 4-star only clear might actually be quite difficult. Because, okay, so let me just show you guys this really quickly. If I can. So if I do this, this is the new thing that I will be doing for most of my guides for now. I've already done this kind of style for the Stygian Onslaught for the last patch. So this time I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm not going to try to test every single team because I think that's too much to cover. But for the most part, I will be trying to test as much teams as I can to see what else I can really like show, right? Because like, let's see, let me try to... So like, you see here? Then what's that? This is a spreadsheet file. This is all the teams that I've tested. I tested all the way to like... Dude, like the first... This is a very whack abyss. Also, welcome Kiki. Like, look at this. If you guys haven't done the new abyss, or maybe actually no. I think America... I don't know if the different regions are getting the abyss at the same time though. But But yeah, look at this shit. Like, the first half, I want to say is mostly fine. Unless you've already fought this Moonfly guy for Llama. Because this guy wants you to actually have healing. Because if I check correctly, right, I think based on home DP, whenever he does the fancy AoE attack, I believe it reduces your crit to basically 0. Unless you have like above 100 for whatever reason. I don't know why you would really have that. Let's see. Okay, Radiant Moonfly will cause all characters to lose HP based on max HP, minus 50% damage dealt, incoming heal is reduced by 40%, and your crit is basically minus 100. And how do you remove this? You have to heal to max HP. So which means, for a 4-star team, the team that I tested, I think, let me see if I can look at my history. Because my Barbara is still on a DPS build and not actually on a support build, but the team that I tested was something like this, right? And if I look at the data for my spreadsheet, I believe this is the first run that I did. It could actually kind of clear both the Pipilpan Idol as well as the Radiant Moonfly, and I think, let's see, 1 minute 45 for Chamber 1, 1 minute 36 for Chamber 2. So I feel like with enough DPS, you can run this weird, stupid Barbara team with EC and you can kind of clear it. The problem is if you don't run a healer, right? This guy also wants Electro Charge. He takes more damage from Hydro, but those guys, I think each of those ducks have like a quarter of his HP or something. And either you trigger Electro Charge or Luna Charge 10 times, or you just kill it, which you can, but yeah. Minus 100, yeah, Kokomi will have like minus 200. So I'm gonna be honest, it's still new, it's still fresh. So maybe there's a bunch of other YouTubers out there. I'll probably keep track of their run to see if it's possible to run a 4-star only team. Of course, my standard for 4-star is usually for 4-star weapons, because let me just show you my build right now. So Sucrose, very standard stuff, just like Sac Frag with a bunch of EM. Ororon also with Fav. I think his crit stat could be a bit better. It's almost 60 crit rate, but it's, you know, it's better than nothing. His damage is okay. Fischl, I think I put Fischl around here. Fischl is definitely a bit on the higher end, I think. Yeah, 4-star only is not going to be easy, man. Like, my Fischl CV is pretty good, but unfortunately, Fischl has been kind of power crap by Nefa. And then my Barbara, don't mind my Barbara with a... Oh, I swapped her to a support build, right. I actually used to have a DPS build with 4 Wanderers. That's why I crowned her normal attack. But unfortunately, Barbara doesn't actually do that much damage, so healers now are kind of in favor right now. So I'm trying to think what other teams to test, right? So first half, we can... I mean, we can try the Super Whale variant, just to kind of open up the stream a little bit before we try something different. But that's gonna be like... that's gonna be interesting. Like, I saw someone clear with like a Mono Hydra. Barbara DPS, yes. In case people are curious what kind of investment I have, I try lots of weird stuff. And for those, I haven't really done an account review for quite a while, because I don't think I will ever upload it. But for context, I have a fully built Dory. I'm not gonna be running Dory, don't worry about it. I have a DPS Dory build. That's all you need to know about my account. You can figure out the rest by yourself. Okay, let me see if I can bring Kazuha here. Because I think we can do Mono Hydro here. Now, second half, I already tested quite a few Mavuika teams, but obviously Mavuika is going to work, so I'm kind of lazy to test even more math. We could maybe try the 4-star overloaded team. But, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we can try. My Bennett, I have nerfed him to a 4-star standard, basically giving him, what do you call it again? Is Chamber 2 the hardest this time around? No, actually. I would say it's Chamber 3. Actually, no, it's hard to say. I think what's hard is, to me at least, right, is not actually which chamber is hard. The problem is this guy wants healing. So, not only do you want to run, and you are encouraged to run an Electro Charge or Luna Charge team for the first half against both the Cactus and then the Duck Robot, this guy wants healing. So you have to balance between doing Electro Charge or Luna Charge, having actual damage, and as well as a little bit of heal. Which, that's a lot to work with, you know? I'm stuck in Chamber 2, the Butterfly. Yeah, the Butterfly wants you to do healing. I think this team should be able to clear it, but we're gonna try to see how well the 4-star overloaded team can handle this. Let's see. If I do... I think I'll do Chevrolet first. I don't know if Bennett generates more energy though. Yeah, we'll try to do this. Forces you to recover full health at West time putting everyone to pull. Yeah, no, the thing is, you don't have to heal everyone if you're running something like this team. Like, let's say this team I'm running right now, right? I don't have to full heal everyone as long as Nuvilet's the one fully healed. However, if your Furina doesn't clear the status, then forget about getting damage. And because it decreases your crit rate, that also means your Favonius is essentially useless. Like, you're not going to be triggering fast. Nivelet doing Nivelet stuff. I may not have a 5-star weapon, but I'm pretty sure I have... What's his boss again? Try to get as much damage done as possible. What I do like about the cactus is that he's a bit lenient, yeah? Because you can just go mono hydro or mono electro and you can still kind of clear. Oh, could be swapping soon. Yeah, he's not swapping at all. Okay, that's great. Whew. Look at that damage. The problem is really the knuckle duckle, but I don't know how much like... I don't know how much healing will he need. The problem is Nuvilet and Shilonen can heal, and I know my Shilonen can heal a decent amount, but... Okay, that's it. That's about 1 minute. Let me just put this in the numbers really quickly. Because I know Nuvilet can clear. The problem is like... You know what? You know what's funny? My friend... I'm just gonna call him Rem, that's his name. He just sent me this one post that someone made about how Nuvilet's overrated, right? And he was never really the top DPS. I think what Nuvilet offers compared to a lot of other units is really just a very jack of all trades, easy to play kind of unit, you know? And for some reason, every unit we get, he's just getting stronger. So like... Give me a second. 1 minute. Is it 1 minute? I think that was 1 minute. Okay, the second team should be... Bennett. I'm just doing some cheat stuff in the background, don't mind me. Okay, 4-star overloaded. Alright, let's see how well this goes. Nuvilet or Molani top DPS for Hydra? I would say it depends though. I think Nuvilet in AoE situations is good, but Molani in AoE doesn't fall back too much. But of course, I think for Molani, if you go against more than 3 enemies, it's kind of like Beidou. Molani is like kind of like the Beidou for Hydro. If you go against more than 3 units, then her damage will fall off. Unless you run Maoika in that team. If you run Maoika, I don't think that's a problem. I love free babes. May resummon this to get the buff. Also, I swapped from Skyward Bait to what is the thing called again? Alley Flash. This one should be quite easy though, because it's just a Hydro Topper. I do have to be careful of getting baited. I am not running a DPS build, that's the one thing. There you go. 54 seconds. I mean, to be fair, this is Taopa, guys. To be fair, this is Taopa. It's quite easy. Free Vaporize, yeah, 12-1 is very, like, off-brain, so that's not going to be the difficult one. I would say it's really the first half. I think second half is not that big of a problem. Even if the buff focuses on, I think, Bloom damage and Luna Bloom, you don't have that much restrictions in terms of the enemy lineup, right? So it's not that big of an issue. How much is that? 54 seconds? Okay, 54 seconds. Okay, who's next? Chamber 2. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for what other teams you would like me to try, feel free to just slap it on, because I'm gonna need suggestions. I'll show you guys how my account looks like, so you know what to request later once I'm done with this. That. This one shouldn't be that big of a problem though. So this guy does about 2 moves, I think. Then he will do this big move, and then you'll get that reduction. There you go. And I can do damage. So that should be fully healed. The problem is really just Furina though. Come on, Furina. Oh, that's close. Yeah, this is a little bit of a struggle. I say that, but we just reached a 1 minute point. So Lamau. He does get stunned for 15 seconds though, so that's quite nice. Actually, let me get this. Never mind. Dude has no force swing, is an Elden Ring gimmick. Yeah, I think a lot of his attacks doesn't actually have any sort of like, what do you call that, like moveset that you can predict. But the one thing I do notice is that whenever he spawns, right, he takes like, I would say 1 to 2 hits before he does the let's call it the D-heal, the anti-heal or D-heal thing. So, and then after that, I think he does approximately about, give or take, 4 to 5 attacks. He will go back to the regular form and get stunned for like 15 seconds or something. But ideally, what I notice is that either you bring a team-wide healer, or you focus all your healing on your DPS. Like if you run a team that only has a hyper carry, then you try to focus all the healing on the hyper carry so that they can actually enable their damage. You also do get a, I think, 15% crit buff, and was it 40% damage bonus? Let me see. When each character heals to the max HP, their debuffs will be removed, and they'll get 15% crit rate and 50% damage though. Yeah, Nuvulet not critting, man. See if I can wait for them to come from. Now the problem is these guys get staggered a lot, so it's a bit cringe. Let's wait for that guy to teleport first. Try to snapshot that buff. Now the problem is these guys don't really like, they get staggered a lot. That's the one problem with overloaded teams. Oh, I know this song. I'm just playing some NCS plays. Ow. Retake. This is why I hate dying. Oh my god, so cringe. Butterfly meant for Snorkrai enemy to make Nuvulet sweat? No, not really. I would say Nuvulet is actually better because you can actually full heal with Nuvulet alone. Wait. Oh, I don't have burst, right? Let's do that. Try to get some damage up before he does the thing. Let's do that. Let's try to get the healing for Furina. See if I can get that out of the way. You know, fuck it. I'll just use Nimble. I think it's a waste of time to just like try to funnel healing for everyone. Do I have anything left? I don't. About a 1 minute plus clear, I think. Rift Hound's activated state just makes me more inconsistent. I know, but I don't have a choice, right? Like, I do find it funny what Hoyo was like smoking when they made Rift Hounds. It's like just think about it this way. They want you to run their same element to make them lose resistance. But the downside is that not only do they easily get staggered, then becoming enhanced means they move more, which is counterintuitive because you want them to stay grouped. I don't understand who designed this shit. That's wrong. That's fine. Like, you just really gotta think like all Hoyo, or like I like to call the OG Hoyo, they thought they were doing something, but they were not. They were not cooking. They were absolutely not cooking. I'm trying to get my energy back. Should be out of the buff. I do have to be careful though. These guys are annoying right now. I get some healing here. That's something. That is a lot of time consuming. What are the next enemies? Well, I guess to be fair, 12-2 is not that bad. Try to cycle him back to normal.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
料理の時間だよ。かけ話が通じないなら夜も元気。これは必要な武力だ。武器をあなたも一緒に踊りたいの。一緒に踊りましょう。開演したばかりだよ。
Need to get official back.
姿を見せよ。法の裁きを受けてこ。師匠の技を食らいなさい。
燃えろ。みんなは俺が守る。またかわせなかった。
Now the problem is that guys stream also. I think it's doable, but it's kind of cringe. Try to see if
こ
I
れ
can.
は必要な武力だ。最後の手。答えなさい。料理の時間だよ。
How much was that? Let's say 153. 150. I think the refounds are a bit too... Refounds are a little bit too cringe. Refounds are... Oh, I hate it. I think if you run overloaded, it can work, but grouping them, you probably have to go to the corner. I think that's the best bet that we can work with right now. I'll just say 1 minute 50, just to be safe, because I know Nouvellette cleared in like 1 minute, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, Chamber 3. We got Mirror Maiden and the Knuckle Duckle. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. At least I don't have to worry about the healing part.
騒ぐの高き。私は下げす。
Do that. I think I can try to swallow Electro.
散らまくのし。
Never mind, I got Hydro instead. Why I'm so smart.
じゃあ行くよ。わけ山の地。
Because I have to kill all of these.
帰ってきた。
So I have to do a lot of damage. Never mind, I'm dead. You could try to group them on the pillar. Yeah. Overloaded's gonna be rough. Okay. How do you want to do this?
響け。格のね。世界を熱狂の渦に。
Hello? Hello? Stop getting... Okay, she's not getting staggered. There's this one move where she just flies up and eats it. That's a bit annoying. Okay. But I'm gonna get Hydro though. See, the problem is killing them just takes so much time. I'm pretty sure it has like boosted Hydro Rest, I think. Oh yeah, we're not doing damage. Can only the Lunar Charge and Electro Charge? I mean, ideally you want to do Lunar Charge or Electro Charge. Look at this damage I'm doing. I went from 50k to no k. I think it's gonna one-shot me. Yeah, I think it's gonna one-shot me. I don't know, guys.
行くよ。光り輝くがいい。
騒ぐ。
Because you have to kill it. Oh my god, we are not doing damage.
となるがいい。
Yeah, there's no hope for this one. We are not killing it. What's gonna happen though? What happens if I fail?
歌え。僕の名のもとに。
Because we are shredding up to what?
高き。
Do I die?
私は下げす。
Where you go? Oh no, he just stops. That was a complete waste of time. And he does it every 30 seconds, by the way. So I don't really have that much leeway for this. No, I think this is a fail, man. This is not it.
まい。
Still tanky. No, I tried the Nouvellette in FL team. It...
世界を熱狂の渦。
Oh, my mic died for a second. Nah, I don't think this is it.
帰ってきた。
I think without Electro is going to be very annoying. Okay, it's already doing that again. Yeah, you know what, that's... I'm not gonna bother. I'll just count it as a fail. I think it's fair to say that it's a fail. Hold on, let's see. 1 minute. Oh, that's pretty done. Give me a second. Yeah, this ain't it. I don't know how we're gonna clear without Electro Charge. Or Lunar Charge, however you wanna call it. Give me a second, I'm just... Wait, no, that's not the right one. Was it also 1 minute? Oh yeah, I did clear in 1 minute. So if I remove that one... I'm just trying to edit the sheet, so... you know, let me just show you. It's easier for me to show this. I pressed the wrong button, there you go. Yeah, this is the sheets that you guys will be seeing. I'll leave a link down to the description. Not this description, but whenever the guide video does come out, it will be there. Okay, do 12-1. Basically, I've tested about, I wouldn't say like 20 different teams because I try to keep track of the time per halves. So it's funny, like I can use some meme team, but as long as I have electro charge, you can actually clear the duck. But the problem is, I think the duck, you do also want good damage, because my fastest clear, I think with a 4-star only team was not good. You see, even my Furina Lunar charge team took 1 minute 33 seconds, by the way. And that's with my current Nuvilet build. So like, if Nuvilet is already struggling a little bit with Inefa, the supposed character that his boss is made to, I can't imagine like a 4-star team or any team that's lower than that. But maybe you can run some funny team with an Electro unit, you know? Maybe Overvape? Although I don't know if we have enough Electro charge for that, so I'm not too sure. I could test Alukino though. Okay, give me a second, let me do something. Avatar even working? Okay, my avatar's working. Do you guys have any ideas? I'm looking for any ideas. The second half doesn't matter as much. I'm looking for the first half. If anyone who's watching, if you got any ideas, okay, let me actually show you all my characters first. So, aside from a few other characters, I have every single one of them built. So feel free to ask anything. I think it's easier for me to show a bigger picture for those who have never seen my account review or whatnot, which I did ages ago. Unique characters I'm missing are Albedo, Ito, Alhaitham Baiju, Linny, Sijuin, Skirk, and Loma. So funny enough, like I lost my 50-50 on Skirk, that's how I got in FR. Loma, I'm still currently at about 40 plus right now, so I think I might be able to guarantee her, but I'm not sure. Dory Angle Watch. Because if we look at poll stuff right now, I did lose my 50-50 to Kaching. However, it is quite early though. So we still have about like another 2 weeks. So maybe I can kind of get the Llama. But if I don't get Llama, that means I'm going to be guaranteed Flint. So I'll do have to pre-farm for that. Did 40 already? Yeah, we're at like 46 after the loss. So I think give or take, maybe the anniversary comes out. I think I might be able to reach the soft 80. I don't know if I'll swipe for that. I'll think about it though. Other charge from the card Kimber's resistance is gonna be a Dory Angle. Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to think of what other teams we can run. Because I think the second half is not gonna be that big of a problem. As long as I don't run a Hydro on a unit, second half is not that big of an issue. It's really just the first half though, because it's really not only just Electro Charge, it's also with a healer. I'm trying to think what else we can run though. Electro Charge, healer, or do I run like Mono Electro? Maybe Mono Electro can get by, but the only Mono Electro team I can think of is Veresa. I think I tested Veresa on second half and not on first half though. Veresa overloaded with math definitely clears, but I can't be too sure about first half. I did test Cloran. I think Cloran's teams cleared at about... Let me look at it. Cloran Electro Charge with Furina Facial Jean can clear on average about 130 on the first chamber, but 150 on second chamber, 140 on the third chamber. And granted, my Jean is not on an Omega healing build, because she's kind of on this weird All Noblesse build, but she's running Create Circlet instead of healing bonus. I feel like if I swap this to healing bonus, maybe you can make it work. Like if I were to swap this to Jean. What other teams can we run? Do I try Raiden? A team with healing. Who is an Anemo healer? Alright, Shenyu. I think I'm gonna try this weird funny. Hold on. But if I do Yelan, that's my Yelan is C2, so I can't turn that off, unfortunately. Kokomi can heal? But Kokomi doesn't provide anything else though. Double healer would be weird. Do I run solo Kokomi with like Yai? Oh, this is gonna be a funny team. Did you get the gems from traveling accounts? Oh, that's the thing, I haven't bothered. Yeah, that's the thing. I haven't. Have I tried Aoife Sucrose Taser? Aoife Sucrose. Oh, you mean Inefa? Or do you mean Aoife? Oh, you mean Aoife. My Aoife, unfortunately, is not built though. Out of all, I need to phrase that a bit. My Aoife is currently work in progress, and his artifacts are not quite maxed out yet. I haven't tried the Aoife variant. I have tried Sucrose Taser. Sucrose Taser, according to the team, I ran Auroron Fischl Sucrose with Barbara on a healing build. Oh, I didn't know that it's not a following notification. Okay. So, it can clear. I think my fastest clear was... Yeah, my fastest clear, I think Chamber 2, surprisingly, is not a problem for the Barbara team. The Sucrose Taser with Barbara, it could clear with 1 minute 36. Chamber 1 is a little bit of a struggle because... Well, it's not that much of a struggle, it's just the damage is simply not enough, I would say. Unless I run like Stringless or Auroron. If I have a spare Stringless, which I don't, I can probably do that on Auroron and maybe we'll get a bit of damage. So yeah, I'm trying to think. What do I do? I can try Aoife though, but I don't have the materials to max out Aoife right now. But I have tried Sucrose Taser. It can kind of clear, but you do need a healer though. I reckon if I run Kokomi instead, maybe the damage would be better compared to Barbara. Okay, do I run Sarah? You know what? Actually no, Sarah's quite short though. Triple Sarah is gonna be annoying. I love the triple Inazuma Mami team, but God forbid the rotation is something that I can... That should be okay. Raiden was severely nerfed because... I mean, I do have C2 Raiden, but Raiden was severely nerfed because I gave Shengling all my good stuff, so... What do we do for second half? Does anyone have any ideas? We could try the Overloaded team again though. I think we can do that. Yeah, let's try the Overloaded team again and see how well that goes. If I can find a strat to try to group the Rift Hounds, I think it might be doable. Or do I run Auroron instead of Fischl? Auroron will provide a nice damage bonus and AoE. Let's try Auroron first. This playlist is... Man, YouTube playlist sucks, chat. What the heck? There you go. It's like sometimes I try to play like a massive playlist, it always just stops on its track. I don't know why. Okay, let's try. Raiden, the triple Electro Mami team plus Kokomi, and then we run Overloaded second half. Where's my damage? Maybe I shouldn't use burst for that one. All I feel is pain. Let me just do this without the buff. Because we're trying to go for the fast clear. Okay. 1 minute 38 seconds. Let me just key this in. Raiden Yai. Kokomi. Sarah. Electro Charge? I guess we'll call that Electro Charge. 1 minute 38 seconds. Is it 1 minute 38? I forgot. I'll remember it when I remember. Okay, let's see how far this one should be easier. Yeah, it should be quite easy for this.
燃えろみんなは俺がじゃあさあ
Almost died, but that's fine.
法の裁きを受けてこい。ダイヤ
くらえみんながそばにいてくれるわ
That's a lot of damage. Wow.
これは必要な武力だ。
自由になれ
Where are you? Oh, there you are.
周りを見張っててくれ
I guess I was a bit too late.
最後の警告だ。
みんなは俺が守れ
師匠の技を食らいなさい。投降しろ。
あまり遠くに行くなよ行けもうじくらえ
That one definitely clears. What was this again? 138. Okay, so previous time was 1 minute? 54 seconds. Okay. I mostly want to look at the third part though. The third chamber. Okay, so the Raiden Mami team again. One of my weirdly favorite teams, but it's also like
翼よ。
funny. I guess I can't burst without.
深海の加護。浄土を開墾さ。ここより弱滅の時。せっはっはっせっはっやっせっひゅっ逃げ道は律令直呪言。ご安心を。来戦。来光意図美しきかな直律令直。イカズチに捧ぐ無我の境地。はっせっはっはっふっせっふっせっはっ裁きのい律令呪言
Eh?
翼よご助力を海のちぎりよ
Try to heal everyone first.
律令直来戦神道の権限天なる来光ここより弱滅の時
Oh no, my abilities are gone.
てっ
It's okay, we'll get it back.
ふっふってっ見切りました呪言直死ね深海の加護イカズチにて裁きのイカズチ無我の境地さっふっはっふってふっやっふって逃げ道はあり呪言律令有限なる来光呪言
1 minute 52. That's not looking good. Oh, the rain. It's raining right now, so I can barely hear anything. Okay. Okay, so what baiting strategy should we use? Auroron will create a decoy. I think what we'll do is to try to go to the far corner. They should be able to bait. Okay, the other guy's a bit stupid. Not good.
熱々でしょ
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
話が通じないなら叩くま法の裁きを受け
自由になれ
Try to stagger to this side. Alright, nice, it's working.
燃えろみんなは俺が守れ
ハクオーパ
いや
ーこれは必要な武力
Try to go this side.
周りを見張っててくれあまり遠くに行くなよ燃えろ全力攻撃だ
動くな料理の時間だよ投降しろ
さあみんなに挨拶だ
Yo, these guys do not want to get grouped up, man.
みんながそばにいる
Oh yeah, it's been 1 minute. It's taking 1 minute to just clear these guys. That is very annoying.
周りを見張っててくれ自由になれ冒険だ冒険みんなは俺が守れくらえ
これは必要な武力だは
さあみんな
No,
に挨拶だ
I pressed the wrong button. I'm pretty sure Auroron does nothing here. That's a problem. I think I should have refused Fischl instead. Because Auron's damage doesn't register outside the thing. I don't. Why am I stupid? I'm not running an Atlan team. It's okay. We'll just clear. I just want to see the Raiden team. I don't think we're gonna go all the way though. We'll try to go all the way. I don't think there's gonna be a problem. Yeah, this is not it. Reminder to self: Auron wants Natlan or Electro Charge. God damn, the rain is so heavy right now. Like, the thing is, when you live in Southeast Asia, like all I really hear is like the sound of the roofs. Like, if you're Southeast Asian, you know what I'm talking about. Imagine like metallic roofs, and that's all you hear. Okay, it kind of clears. Let's see if I can. I can get my burst back, so should I? We're just trying to farm our energy back because I know we're not clearing this in time. Please. Okay. I want to see how well the Raiden team can handle the next one. I won't be streaming for long. I'll probably just stream for another 1.5 hours just to see whatever data I can get. Okay, that. 1, 2, 3. Hard attack. Yeah, his skill's already gone. Not useful. So these things usually like move in a very... They don't really move that far. Ow. Oh no. We have no electro charge. Great. That's a problem. I feel like if you're smart, you can probably time when you actually break the thing. I did not even get a buff. Great. I think he should be doing that thing next. Oh yeah, it's already going back. Still 150. Yeah, I don't know, man. Orisa, Inefa, Flins, Cloran. I was about to say Sino, but I don't think that's it. And if I do overload it, that means these guys are gonna move away, which is the annoying one. And now they're just scattered. Yeah, this is not it. This is not it. I guess I can say that the Raiden team can clear a decent amount, but maybe not by that much. 34 PM. What else can we try, guys? I can't hear anything. The rain is so loud. All I hear is myself. Chaska. If I were to run Chaska, what healer should I use though? Jean? Not really. Shenyun doesn't really add too much. Let's say I bring Auroron, right? Which means I still need some sort of like character that can full heal. If I bring Bennett, I have to run Bennett on a healing build. But Bennett has a healing restriction. What's a pyro healer that can heal the whole team? Man, we really need other pyro healers, huh, guys? I don't see any other pyro healers here. Because if I run Bennett, the healing's not gonna be enough. Chaska Barbara? Well, technically I could. This is gonna be funny, but technically I could. My Chaska is R1. I don't know how strong that's gonna be. You know what? Screw it. We ball. Okay, second half wants a pyro team. I could try an Alucino team though. Maybe we can try Alucino overloaded. So we slap on Keveru. Oh, the rain is so loud. Oh my god. I can't hear anything. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, this is so weird. Proto Amber C4 Yanfei. No, but Proto Amber is not gonna heal. It's not gonna heal enough, you know. Because Proto Amber only heals a small portion. We need like the strongest of healers against the Radiant Moonfly. Because otherwise we're not gonna be able to do damage. Let's see, I can do this. I should have used Yansan instead. Maybe Yansan can get away with this, but I don't know. Do that. Do that. Thank you for all the guys. Looking forward to Wild Ever 6 next. Thanks, man. This is probably going to be one of the rare YouTube streams. I kind of said a lot of things in a very scuffed manner, so multi-streaming is something I will figure out, but I think not for the next, at least not for this year. But I will try to do certain streams every now and again, depending on when I'm free. I happen to be off for this week because of work, and today happens to be a public holiday, so yeah. Do that.
周りを見かけてくれ。
ミュージックスタート。準備できたかな。風が立つ。
Go Electro Chachaska with no pyro unit. We are not doing damage. Actually, maybe we are. Maybe we are.
お披露目だ。世界を熱狂の渦に。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。さあ。
元気出せよ。みんな頑張ってね。飛ぶか。撃て。はっ。ガチャーン。
自由になれ。
Do that.
周りを見張ってて。
光り輝くがいい。
My healing is not even back.
行くよ。
This is so sad.
みんなを守るからね。チレ。準備できたかな。せい。ほっ。
じゃあな。
今だ。
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, guys. R1 Chaska is insane. I feel like her weapon, or at least like I think her Constellation 2, brings her from a mid unit to an actual good DPS. It's kind of insane though.
投降しろ。みんなは俺が守る。いや。はっ。さっ。はっ。さっ。よっ。はっ。いや。さっ。と。いや。断罪のなき。これは必要な武力。全力攻撃だ。
This is why I forever will be an Alucino Glazer. Alucino's charge attack, the fact that it actually like auto homes, is so nice. Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Wait, how long was that? I didn't even see the time. Shee, I didn't see the time. I'll look at it later. I'll check this. I'll check it like post stream, because I will also be streaming on Twitch tonight. But the reason why I don't promote my Twitch streams so much is because Twitch is not exactly it's made for streaming, but it doesn't have the best, I guess you could say, like, viewing experience, you know? So that's probably why I don't recommend it too much. But when I do figure out how to multi-stream, we can stream both at the same time, so at least you don't have to worry about that part. I'm almost dead. I'm dead. I guess we go again. Let's do it like this. Get some fav up.
行け、もう自由だ。
みんなを守るからね。 消え失せろ。じゃじゃーん。
We'll just try to chill here and get the shots out. Okay, now we can start our ability.
世界を熱狂の渦に。
周りを見張っててくれ。あまり遠くに行くなよ。
みんな頑張ってね。バーバラ、よっと。
Okay, we got all abilities up. Nice.
今だ。
I can't believe we are at a meta where healers actually matter. Okay, the rain is settling down. That's nice.
行け、もう
準備できたかな。
Okay, this actually kind of clears.
ミュージック。
Wait, it actually clears. That is very interesting. Okay, so Auroron. Auroron, who is the third unit again? Barbara? I can't believe I'm actually using healer Barbara. That's kind of crazy. Electro Charge. Barbara actually carrying. Because the thing is, right, if I run an Anemo, if I run another Anemo unit, Chaska is only going to get 2 bullets. Like 2 or 3 bullets if I'm lucky, right? So running Barbara, at least I have more bullets that actually does damage. Because I think for Chaska, it's more important that you actually get elemental bullets converted rather than just having another buff. Because otherwise, I may as well just do more damage. Okay, so this one was 1 minute 15, right? I need to keep track of the previous recording. Okay, Alucino will be Alucino, Official. What's the next one? Chevrolet and 12 to 2. Oh, the rain's back again. I hacking love rebounds. Okay. Yeah, Arlecchino can definitely work. I'm not too worried about second half because second half can definitely clear. So we had 7 minute 30. I think that's about another 115 clear. You know, my Arlecchino build is almost 100 clear rate. But the problem is that my crit damage is non-existent. You know why? Because Chaska took her goblet. I gave Chaska the good stats so that Arlecchino can crit. Yeah, we're testing. We're not doing Subscribers Abyss for today because I just want to do a bunch of test stuff because I haven't set up the whole process for doing Subscriber Abyss. I think maybe we can work towards that in the weekend. But you see, here's the downside, right? I need to, not only do I have to do all of the tests for this Abyss to get the video out, I also need to do another guide video for the Stygian Onslaught. Although Stygian is going to take a bit of time because I'm going to try to do a bunch of runs and try to gather as much data as I can. The Stygian is less about, oh, this is what the boss does, and more so about, these are the teams that work, you know? So like, if I do Abyss Redeems, it's also going to be aligned with Stygian Redeems. Where am I from? I'm Asia server. Yeah, boys, good old Malaysian. The country next to Singapore.
さあみんなに挨拶だ自由
風が立つぞ逃げな逃げな無駄だロックオン今だ
Gonna get that out of the way.
発射
Let's do that.
じゃあな行けもうち
世界を熱狂の渦にみんな頑張ってね飛ぶかロックオン今だ撃て撃てはっ僕を叩い
ふっいや周りを見張っててくれ自由になる
歌え僕の名のもとに
Please give me energy. Thank you.
準備できたかなはっ撃てロックオン撃て撃て消え失せろ
Yep. Chaska's absolutely goated, man.
もうちあまり遠くに行くなよじゃあな
光り輝くがいい
Oh no, it's doing the thing again. No, not like this.
飛ぶか
C0 Chaska, C0 R1. C0 EC Chaska. Why? Because it's funny, that's why. Oh, okay, never mind, he's dead. Because that's the thing, right? Because, like I mentioned just now, if we want to pass the Radiant Moonfly, we need actual good healing. So, I can proudly say, Barbara is finally useful. Barbara is finally useful. How long did that take? I'll have to look at the time. Okay, 1 minute 38 seconds. Not bad, but this is R1 Chaska though. Barbara Taser can clear. If you make, okay, like, just for context, right? If your second half can clear in 1 minute, you can actually run Barbara Taser on the first half. This is with Auroron Fischl though. Auroron Fischl to Chris. 8:26, yeah. Thanks for the time. Is it 26? So that will be 1 minute 14. No, let me think. 1 minute 34. Okay, so now it's time to task the last Arlecchino team. Now, this one's gonna be annoying though. Should I continue to build? I'll have to look at that in a bit. Oh, great. I hecking love Overloaded staggering everyone. Yeah, you know what? Guys, you know what Overloaded is missing? Aruzan but Overloaded. And oh, you could say, oh, but Chevrolet does that. No, Chevrolet doesn't do grouping. Okay, this guy. He's gonna do the stupid dash again. I'm just gonna go all the way here. There you go. There you go. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to be careful of it.
これは必要な武力だ
またかわせなかったみんなは俺が
月のように永遠な貫こ
I'm alive.
燃えろ
Please stop.
投降し
I hate violence.
警告だ万歳の名に
全力攻撃やっちょへふやっふ落ちるが却下
影のカラスが法の裁きを打つ
I think it's doable, but 1 minute 40? I'd say 1 minute 40. I think playing a bit better, it should be quite doable. Definitely doable. But I'll say 1 minute 40 for now. Yeah, it's 8:23. That's fine. 1 minute 37. Okay, Chaska build. I'll have to open Anchor real quick. Anchor.
じっと見つめるのはやめた方が
Your UID starts with 1? That's interesting.
限らない
Okay, let me open Anchor real quick. I hope for some reason whenever I stream on Twitch, Anchor never alerts. So let's see if I can find something. Never mind, it's still doing the same thing. It's taking forever to alert. Oh yeah. Oh, are you in Asia? Hello, hello. Nope, it's not. Okay, it's searching. C6 Chef is alone in the non-reaction teams. Okay, I can see your account. Everything is lagging. Great. Hold on, let me see if I can find this before I show you on stream. Hey, Chaska. Don't mind the screen, it's looking a little bit weird. So nothing's loading because for whatever reason when I stream Anchor takes forever to load. So AR59 World level 9. A level 80 Chaska. I'm just gonna look at your stats. Don't mind the lag, it's pretty normal. I don't know why it happens. Wait. Oh, this one's not loading. This is not Proto Amber, by the way. This is lagging. Oh, you're using the Fontaine Craftable. You're using 4 Codex, 45202. I would say your stats are pretty good for F2P standards. Because my Chaska used to be running the R5 Song of Stillness. I would say all you really need to do is just bring her burst to level 8 if you want to. In terms of CV wise, what's the number I'm looking at? Is Nivelet EC tested? Nivelet EC works. Yes, Nivelet EC has been tested. What do I look at? 26.4, 52.8 plus. So your crit damage, I'm just gonna assume minus 1. 152.3 plus 52. So you have about 205 CV with Codex, but Codex you can get away with less crit. I mean the crit, all I can really say is the crit could be a bit higher, but you have a decent amount of VR to almost burst every rotation. You have 85 crit rate, which should be better for the most part. I would say most of your artifacts are already really good. I don't think I have much comment. That's a very good onset goblet. This is also a very good one. Oh my god. You got EM and attack percent. That's amazing roll value. Thanks for the guides. Yeah, no worries, man. Oh, it's glad to see you guys find my guides useful. Because I don't get that much views, but I'm always happy that people actually find it useful. EM substats. EM, I think more EM would be nice. Yeah, more EM would be a bit nice. Crit stats, you could go for 50 crit rate if you want to. It finally loaded. Thank you. I don't have much to say though. Because I would say like, if you were to compare to my Chaska, right? My Chaska is R1, so take that with a grain of salt. But I think what we can do is, this is my Chaska stats, right? But if you want to make it equal, let me show you my R5. This is my old Chaska build. So 2.6k attack, a little bit of EM, not too much. 60, 180. So I have more crit rate, but yours has more crit damage, right? So I would say CV wise, how much CV do I have? 36, 72.4, 210 CV. But CV for Codex users are not as important because as long as you cap at 60 crit rate, I think you're good. So if we were to compare to the other one, I mean, honestly, I don't think there's really much for me to say though. Because like, I would say your attack is already pretty solid. If you level up to 80, maybe you can get pushes to 204k, 2.4k or something. EM could be a bit more, but Akasha doesn't actually have leaderboards for Chaska, probably because the owner doesn't want to do the calculations. So I think Chaska is also quite hard to calculate because she's very RNG based, right? I would say it's good. I don't think there's any further that you can really do. Although the one thing I will say, I made sure of this in my community post back then. Getting a 5-star weapon is something that you want to go for. If you do want to go like, if you really like Chaska and you want to run her to the meta side of things, getting her 5-star weapons would be very recommended. Let's see what Kaching mains recommend for 5-star weapons. Because I believe for Chaska, their other options are like, is it Aqua Simulacra? Okay, this is also lagging. Everything is lagging. Thank you, game. I don't know why every time I stream, these websites just take forever to load. Okay, that's not the right one. Go for this one. But I would say aside from bringing the elemental skill to level 8, I think you can kind of just stop there for the most part. Your build is already good enough. The only thing that can make you better from here is bringing her to 80 Ascended, leveling up her skill, her talents to level 9. And I would say the biggest one is either you go for consolations or weapons. If you're not going for consolations, I think weapons are the big recommended for me. Like other 5-star weapons, any 5-star weapons are good. Skyward Hub I think is good, but you're gonna have to balance the crit a bit. Is this my first one? Yes, this is my first YouTube live stream. If you never see me stream before, that's the reason why I don't do that. Because I can't stream both on Twitch and YouTube at the same time because I haven't figured out how to multi-stream. I think I remember seeing the Chaska Cox somewhere. Let me see if I can find it on my Discord. I need to open it on my Discord side. Because I remember, I think I might have saved a Chaska Cox somewhere. Let me see if I can show. Chaska. Chaska Cox. I did not save Chaska Cox. Okay, I'm stupid. But if I remember correctly, I believe most 5-star weapons are pretty decent. And what else is there? Most 5-star weapons are pretty decent. I think her second best is probably Aqua Simulacra. Amos, I mean, you can use Amos, but I would say the only thing that you can get better is just getting a 5-star weapon. I've been in a similar position, and Chaska with the craftable, either Fontaine or Natlan, she does damage, but it's very reliant on what supports you run. However, the moment you get a 5-star weapon, it's actually quite insane. So if you do want to work towards a 5-star weapon, if you like Chaska a lot, you can definitely try to do that. But if you have other options like the F2P, the standard 5-star weapons, I think either way would work well. So yeah, that's all I can say for the review. Anyways, what other teams can we test? Teams that we tested Cloran, we tested Cloran Electro Charge, we tested the Lunar Charge variant, we tested Mono Hydro Nuvelet. So mostly Electro for the first half is Raiden, Cloran, and Nuvelet. So what other Hydro DPS actually can work on? I wonder if I run Overweight first half though. Do we run Overweight first half? Oh, but if I run Alakino, I can't heal though. That's a problem. Oh yeah, that is a problem though. If I run Alakino, the healing is not going to be there. My music is really soft. Not useful. Does anyone have any ideas for the first half? I'm not too bothered about the second half because I think we can run anyone at the second half, and with enough investment, it should clear. I've tried the 4-star variant. I've tried Ayato Overvape. Ayato Overvape. Do I want to run the F2P variant or do I want to run the pay to win variant? It's literally just Inefa versus Fischl. That's really it. I could run Bennett Shangling though. Yeah, we could do something like this. But maybe we won't maintain the Electro Charge too much though. Not too sure. Okay, who do we run second half? You know what? Why not? Who is another buffer that can work with Navia, by the way? Because I know Yansan can't exactly work with Navia. Not that it's bad, but it's not that good either. Bennett is already reserved there. So I need to find a second buffer. Chevrolet? No, Chevrolet only buffs a very small amount of attack. I could go double Pyro. Oma that only buffs normals, not exactly skill. I feel like only Yansan provides an attack buff then. The duality. Pyro MC or Dea Tenacity? Oh, I have to swap my Dea to Tenacity. Oh, we already have Scrolls, so PMC doesn't really offer much. I think the only option would probably be Dea and Tenacity, but I have to swap her in Tenacity, so it's going to be a bit annoying. But she's currently on a DPS build. Okay, let me just find Tenacity. I need to filter this by Tenacity. Whose Tenacity can I steal or do I not care? I'll just take some random person's Tenacity. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one I go for. Send. Random Tenacity. I don't think that matters. Random Tenacity. Okay, so I don't have to change too much. As long as they has 4 tenacity with a bit of crit, I think we should be fine. I think what we can do is Deya first, Shilonen, Navia, and then Mawika. Deya, yes. Deya is actually kind of something. You see, that's a problem. Like, the one time we get an alternate Bennett, the Bennett wants you to move. Yansan wants you to move and you cannot stand still, so there's only a limited number of units I can use. And when we want a Pyro healer, the only one who can consistently provide healing is Bennett. But Bennett has a stupid 70% health restriction for the healing. Like before, it was like, oh, below 70 you can only heal, above 70 you can buff. T1 only removes makes them both heal and buff at the same time, but it doesn't heal above 70%. Hellcat is non-copyright? I don't know. If I get copyright strike, then maybe I do. I'm just playing a bunch of like playlists from NCS, so I don't know. Who knows? This is my first stream. If shit happens, then I guess I'll have to take it down, right? Also, I forgot to show the Ayato stuff. Actually, let me just do that. Reconfigure party. I'm just playing a bunch of NCS stuff and hoping I don't have to do VMCA stuff. I know YouTube does have their own library, but like this is my first stream, so like kinda whatever. Okay, so Ayato, I do have Haran, but because Haran gives so much stats, I Omega buff him in ER. So he has a decent amount of ER to be able to burst every attack. Also double crown because Ayato is so funny. Yeah. I love balancing stats. I don't know about you guys. I'm supposed to be making an ER guide. I keep saying I need to make an ER guide, but I've been so busy with all the endgame stuff that I haven't really gotten to that. No energy, great. Why does she get staggered so much? Why is Overloaded so dumb? Let's try to stagger her this way. And she does that. Wow. I hecking love this angle. And she's going all the way to the other side. No, I'm just gonna do this. Please let me move. Okay. He doesn't move. Amazing RNG. Ah, god damn it. That's not the right hat. See if I can get him here. Okay, perfect. All because he moved. Fuck it. I'm just gonna eat this. Unbuff Shengling. Everybody has energy problem. What is going on? Oh my god, why are you so cringe? Why is this guy so cringe? Do I have any ER buffs? No, I don't have ER buffs. Oh god. So I have to do it for someone who gets staggered every 5 seconds, and now I have to do it for a guy that doesn't want to stay on the ground. And they. So amazing. We should go live every time any endgame resets. I mean, it depends, right? Because like, if I do have work, then that's one thing I'll have to worry about. Is it this guy? It's this guy, right? Oh, great.
姿を見せる熱々でしょ
Oh my god. Okay, he came back. He came back. Perfect.
夜の権限
This is why I care about Ayatobas. Okay, let's focus on breaking the thing. Perfect.
三尺の修正
Absolutely perfect.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
熱々でしょ話が通じない
総流水泳とよっしとよっくらえ
はっウオパー
燃えろ
や
夜の源源全力攻撃だくらえ
それ師匠の技を食らいなさ
剣影よつよっとほっつよっ安らかに
Ow. 1 minute 50 though. I don't know, guys. That is truly an that is definitely an Ayato team. Okay, Navia should be able to clear just fine.
じゃあ行くよローズクラッカー
Because my Navia is top 5% in the 140 yard category. Oh, fuck it.
避けられるよっ
やるか
打ち続けて
この天下で裁く止める勇気はあるかし
手なさいよっはっほっ避けられるいったはっせそれ
Okay.
ローズクラッカー
石煙に葬られよ
ヤッホ
Navia, can you please crit?
ーよっ
I swear I need to pour in more resources to make. There you go.
打ち続けて
No Geo character, not Cry. From what I've heard, no, but we don't know. There could be a character that we don't know of.
この天下で裁く
And
アクセル全開
手なさいよっ
this guy saw being crit.
あと何発でしょう
There you go. Oh my god. You know if Navia crits? Navia is basically like the same group as Eula. She's the same group as Eula, but more shots in a similar situation with Molani. If your crit is not like 80 or 90 or 100, I swear to god Navia's never gonna crit. And every time she crits, it's a massive DPS loss. I mean, I love playing her, I love seeing the damage go burr, but God forbid we have enough damage.
みんなは俺が守れ燃え
はっいや話が通じないなら
No overweight, but it's fine. Oh yeah, we don't have healing here.
と深まり
Never mind, I'm dead. Oh, this feels so. But this is not even. The thing is, Ayato over vape is worse than Mortalia. I feel suffering every time I play this fucking character. You just really look at older units. Even Raiden can barely keep up with Consolation Suit, man.
全力攻撃だ
Oh, this is such an old. Oh, this is such an old song. Holy. What Favonius does to. Oh my god. Do I really have to run Fast Shangling? Do I have to retry the whole thing to try Fast Shangling again? Are you kidding me? Wait, no. Elemental skill does nothing. Well, it does buff Fischl, but... Oh my god. Do I really have to run Faf?
万歳のなウオパー火を
燃えろ
はっや
みんなは俺が守れよっ
料理の時間だよ
くらえ
Don't I have like 240 ER or some shit?
権限
三尺
No, I have 226 ER with like Ali Flash.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
Anyway, actually no, that's Bennett.
技を食らい
Wrong character.
剣影よ
They're so spread out. This is so pain. 1 minute, by the way.
よっ総流水泳
Now I have to deal with this guy. Pray to God I actually get full heal.
熱々でしょ。
カニサトリ水みんなは俺が
I have to get full heal, which is gonna be annoying. Look, now I'm not getting healed.
出すしかないわね。
Yeah, we're not doing damage. Zero crit, no miss.
取れるわけ。
燃えろ
Also, it plays Pyro. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not going to clear. Ayato will fail at 12 too, because there's just not enough healing. Unless I run like a on-field healer or something. But at that point, right, I feel like I'm better off running Kokomi International. I don't know what the heck are those words, but those are words. Yeah, it's not right, guys. 100% crit rate, yeah, true. We just need to overcap on crit rate just for this one boss. Real shit. No, even then you still lose like 50% damage, I think. It doesn't half your damage, but it decreases your damage by quite a bit. What do I run? How many electro charge teams can we run? Like, do I try Hyper Bloom? No, but Hyper Bloom first half is kind of weird though. Ayato cannot dispatch in 8 rotations. Bro, Ayato couldn't do anything. He already struggled in 12-1, which is supposed to be the easiest. For my experience, 12-1 is already the easiest chamber, and he still failed. Overvape. Arlecchino can't heal. I can technically use her burst to heal, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that there. Because I feel like you want to center a team around Farina or some sort of healer. Like, if we were to look at good full heal healers, I think we can look at Chen Yun, right? Chen Yun Jin, Escoffier. What else do we have? Hydro healers, and then I guess Farina is more of a support. Kokomi Barbara. Like, I don't know, guys. I'm running out of ideas. Because it has to be an electro charge. I think if we don't have electro charge team, these guys. Maybe I do mono electro. But that means I have to run Varesa though. You know what? Let's do the Varesa premium team. I think actually no, we don't have enough healing for Varesa Overloaded. Okay, now that's a problem. And I can't run Overloaded because we don't have a team-wide Pyro healer. Is Durin gonna be a team-wide Pyro healer? Is Durin gonna be some weird hybrid of Bennett or something? Imagine if that's the case. I hope so though. But if I run Farina Varesa, I think it can work, but... Okay, let's try the Varesa Shenyun team. I think the last unit is Yansan. We can probably work with Yansan. After that, you will hide or remove stream. I'll probably keep it because if I remember correctly, I think the stream will be... Okay, so I've never really browsed or watched much. I don't have much knowledge when it comes to YouTube live streams, but... I believe don't YouTube streams get put in a separate section. I don't think I'll remove it though, unless there's some copyright stuff, but I don't know. I'm playing NCS. If NCS has copyright, YouTube is screwed. Okay, so I think we're just gonna run Navia Premium second half. Because the second half doesn't really care about anything. And pray to God my Navia actually crits. I swear to God if Navia doesn't crit, I'm gonna cry. I'll probably keep the stream in the background though. In some part, because I have no reason to remove it. Although I can't guarantee anything as to how often I will be streaming, so yeah. You know, I haven't run this team at all. I know it is like one of Varesa's good teams, but... Can you stop? Okay, she stopped getting staggered, thank God. I was gonna be mad. There you go. Playlist? Yeah, I did make a playlist for all the live stream. So hopefully you can find that. Actually, we're running electro charge, so the damage is gonna be a lot. 1 million, holy. Honestly, the cactus is not that bad because you can kind of get away with not running an electro charge team and kill. Okay, about 1 minute 8 seconds. Oresa, Farina, Yansan, C2 Yansan by the way. What's her last character? Chenyun? I know that's one of her best teams, but I'm so used to running overloaded with Oresa because... What do I call this? Do I call this electro charge? I'll just call this electro charge. 8 seconds. And then this is 12-1-1. Okay, who's the second team? Navia Hyper. I'm actually quite proud of my Navia, and it is nice that her 5-star weapon doesn't provide that much of a benefit. Because supposedly, I think her 5-star weapon, wasn't it like her refinements on Verdict don't actually matter too much? And I think in order to get more damage, it's better to invest in artifacts and support units, I think. Should I call this Hyper? I'll call this Hyper. Boss, that's not fair. Screw the bosses, man. Oh wait, I can't get that. That's fine. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, this song. Dude, listening to the old time of NCS. Good times, man. No buff. My cat is sleeping on my keyboard. Well, not that kind of keyboard, but... There you go. How long was that? Was that 1 minute? Does anyone remember the time? It's like I get so into it, I forgot. You know tutorials are fire? I know, right? Dude, those were the old days. It's like you open a tutorial and then they have like the generic, you know, like I made this intro in PowerPoint or something, and then they just put like any NCS song. Those were the days. I'm just gonna assume it's about 1 minute. I don't remember the exact time. 7:48. 4 seconds, 1 minute, 102. 1 minute, 2 seconds. Was it 104? No, it's 1. Okay. I'll show you guys the Navia build later, but I'm kind of proud of my Navia build. Because I remember using the random elixir and I thought to myself, I was like, you know what, I only have 1 elixir left. I may as well use it on someone. And then I got a 49 CV feather and my Navia went from like top, not even on their Kasha leaderboards, to like top 6% or something. Who is your second guy again? Oh, this guy. Let's just chill for a bit. There you go. Please heal to full. Karina, you are literally screwing me over, come on. Karina is literally screwing me over. Okay, now Veresa does damage. Not doing as much damage as I want.
八方の風
Purina, please. I need your fav. Purina, please. I need your fav. Thank you.
光り輝くがいい
I can heal now.
風よ
突撃さあずつ
I hope it doesn't do that again. It's gonna be annoying if it does that again.
行くよ
Oh, he already did the thing. Oh my
千人
god.
のご高齢だはっ散れ
Okay, was that 1 minute 40? Around 1 minute 40, right? Okay, I can just do it. 1 minute 40. You see, man, like, if you don't have a full heal, I think Jean might be better than Shen Yun for the anti-healing stuff. But I feel like it's more important that you focus on the third chamber first. And then once you focus on the third chamber, then you can, like, go back for chamber 2. 12, first chamber, the second half. It's still cured pretty well for Varessa, but I think the lack of healing is...
通常を焼き
Wait, my energy.
みんながそばにいるこの天下で裁く
あと何発でしょう
熱実みんなは俺が
ローズクラッカーあと何発でしょう
引け太陽の本能を
Thank you.
あと何発でしょうじゃあ行くよ
燃えよ全力攻
避けられるファイヤーま、岩元様ですねあと何発でしょう
What?
石煙に葬られよあなたも一緒に踊りたいの一緒に踊りましょう冒険だ
Okay, let's try to get all 4 of these guys.
そばにいる
これって3発撃ち続けて
この天下で裁く
I feel like Math is just carrying this team. I don't know if it's just me. Yo, Math is just carrying this team, man. Navia is carrying a weight, but every time I run any team with Maoika, I feel like Maoika literally does like 1/2 of the team's damage, and then Navia is just there just for the meat. See if I can get a healing up.
風よ
呼吸を整えよう合図を待つ歌え僕の生元に
中風幸運のキス
吹き飛べ僕をたたえよほっ
風よ散れ
Please, Purina, please. Thank you.
光り輝くがいい
千人のご高齢だ
カウントいくよジャスティス続き
Can he come around here?
いくよいやヒーロー決算
I'm gonna save that for
お
later.
披露目だ
風よジェット
歌え僕の生元に
中風幸運の
合図をジャスティ
Are you kidding me?
スいくよ
Bro, this guy's like, you're not the only one who can plunge.
僕を
風よ
I only have 30 seconds before he does his thing. So I have very limited time.
世界の熱狂の渦に
八方の風幅
カウント突撃見ててよ突撃吹き飛べほっかだ行くよ光り輝くがいい
It's already taking 2 minutes for Varessa team. What does this mean?
合図を待てよな
Oh, hey Jess. Welcome to the YouTube stream. 2 minutes! I should check my Shen Yun build, but like 2 minutes! Oh, this is painful. This is painful. Nuvalet Fiona? Yeah, I feel like you need Nuvalet. I think this is one of the chambers where Nuvilet, Inefa, Flints, or even like Barbara Taser can clear better. I mean, keep in mind that cleared just as fast as Barbara Taser. Barbara Taser with Sucrose on the support side, but Barbara Taser, that's the point.
よし
I do have to be careful with this one though, because I think, oh, they gain the Pyro Shield, right? I mean, I'll be fine. I can pierce through damage, right? Nope. They do decay over time though. Yeah, he's reset. Okay, second half we cannot do this without Hydra Unit. I'll just say this fails at... Hold on. Who does? Fail because Pyro Shield by us, dude. Yep. I don't think that's doable. I think we can probably try to run like some weird Navia. You know what? Let's run a weird, funny Navia Electro Charge on the first half. We're not gonna use Aoife. Oh, we're not gonna use Inefa. We're gonna use Okomi, Ororon, and random Navia. Navia is just there for motivations. Oh, this is so dumb. Will this even work? I feel like this will work, but I don't know about the damage though. Yeah, I think I'm running out of themes that I can test. I think the second half, there's quite a few themes that I can work. Navia support. Yeah, Navia is just support here. Very sad, I know. Or should I just remove the slot for Shiller and then... No, we don't have any source of healing, so I can't do that. What's an electro healer that can heal the whole? Literally no one. This is one of those times where I feel like we need an actual good heal. Try run like Dory support. Dory support can heal the whole team, but it has to be Thundering Fury though. Yeah, I got no idea. So if you run a shield, you want Hydro. Otherwise AoE. I could try a Burgeon team. I think Burgeon does work, but it's just not as good as Hyper. But it does want to care about a bit of AoE though. You know what? Screw it. Where's my Nahida? Toma, it's your time to shine. Should I bring Toma to level 100 just for a small 15% damage increase? I almost have enough resources if I lose my 50-50 one more time. Although I don't think I'll be getting that in the near future because I recently lost my 50-50 to Kaching on the current banner. So that means my next 5-star is going to be a Capturing Radiance. So yeah. And I don't have Llama, that's the sad part. Should I get double Hydro or should I get that over? Oh, this song, dude, I love this song. If I use Fischl will apply... I could technically do a weird overvape team. I don't think Fischl has any AoE, right? So I think Toma Burgeon might work. Or I could... No, Auroron is already on the first half. Let me think. We want good AoE, but we also don't want to screw with the application. I think we can use Overvape. I believe this is a legit team. Yeah, let's try. What time is it? Almost 5 PM. At least in Malaysian time, or Singaporean time, or Beijing time. I might be secretly a Hoyo employee. Obviously I'm not, but you know, never know.
あまり遠くに行くなよ。周りを見ろ。
打ち続けて。いいキャッチをつけなさい。それ。いや、これって3ダッシュ？避けられる。それ。遠くを変えよう。
Song playlist source? No, I just looked up some random NCS playlist. Like, I'm not kidding, I just looked up some NCS playlist.
さあ、みんなに挨拶だ。じゃあ。
ファイヤー！海のちぎりよ。はあ？やっ。
The problem is Oron doesn't apply much outside of that though.
周りを見張っててくれ
There you go.
じゃじゃーん、世界の熱狂の渦にご安心を。それ、あと何発でしょう。打ち続けて。
自由になれ
どうで不意打ち。
I just find it funny how this is actually working.
ソーランのイコ。
行けもう自由だ
あれ狂いなさい。はっはっ、それそれ、どうで不意打ち。打ち続けて。避けられる。いや、あと何発でしょう。
40 CV HP signs. Oh, nice. That's great. Why is my chat black text? Hold on, I need to fix this. Give me a second. I just realized, why is my chat black? What the fuck? It should be what's a nice color? Make it white. How do I save this? I was looking at the side of my screen and I was like, why is the chat on the screen black text? That's not supposed to happen.
はりこりなさい。
形股間奥義5時の炎
Because I noticed it a while ago, but I just never like paid attention.
覚えたわよ。
Yeah, I already made it white. Sorry. I guess this kind of works.
断罪の名に。
歌よ錦となれ雨描きが助出し参上
はびこりなさい。
炎の盾
痛くして影のカラスが。はっはっやっほっ、全部丸見えね。やっ
Oh, we can trigger both Overloader and Virgin. That's
最後せっは
大ウルコ5時の炎
はびこりなさい。せっはほっせっせ痛くしちゃうかも。やっやっ
now the damage isn't there. Yeah, the damage isn't there.
火に気をつけろ
助出し参上股間奥義
覚えたわよ。
I feel like Lawma can definitely clear this.
手をつなぎましょう。姿を見せ。
Yeah, this is not it. Maybe for single target, this is not it. I would give or take. Is it 1 minute 30 seconds or is it worse? I'm honestly not sure what the exact time is. Let me see if I can write this down. Okay, Navia, blah 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 blah. The first half is Furina, Navia, Kokomi, Ororon. I think I'll test a few more teams before I go off, so I think this is enough data gathering for me to have something to work with the guide. And I also will be streaming again on Twitch later tonight, so probably gonna chill for a bit. 12, 1, 1. How many views? Wait, no, how many though? How many? What's the clear time? 1 minute 43? That means I have to add more room. Okay, what is the second team? Some weird birch toad team? 2. Oma. Official. No, I'll just call it Virgin. So that cleared in about, was it about 2 minutes? I don't remember the exact time. I'll just say 1 minute 40. I think it can clear, but it's definitely a bit lower than it should be.
ご安心を。世界の熱狂の渦に
周りを見張っててくれ
深海の加護。さあ
Probably should not be using burst, but
気をつけなさい。
I don't know about second half. Yeah,
あと何発でしょう。打ち続けて。
さあ行け、もう自由だ。じゃあな。
おつけなさい。お披露目だ。よっそれほっせふうそれはっほっ堂々不意打ちローズクラッカー。歌え僕の名のもと。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。さあみんなに会い。
あれ狂いなさい。
Hydro Toppa is not too much of a problem if you run like a pirate team.
やっほーよっそれせ堂々不意打ち打ち続けて。
行け、もう自由だ。自由になれ。
光り輝くがいい。じゃじゃーんご安心を。せいほっはっ気をつけなさい。ローズクラッカー深海のカゴ。ふっふっそれはっお披露目だ。
さあみんなに挨拶。
歌え僕の名のもとに。
Okay,
動乱の憩い
じゃあな。
he's doing the thing again. God damn it.
打ち続けて。
Can you like chill for 5
海
seconds?
のちぎりよ。
Stupid ass healing moth.
行け、もう自由。
Wait, I need to get healing first. Yeah, that's the thing. I think with a bit of better, slightly better optimization, it might work. 1 minute 52 seconds. That's not good.
全部丸み。
この件は分かる。
俺が守る。
大の名に。
炎の盾。
Oh, by the way, for the record, I've already tested Kuki Hyper Bloom. It almost works, but also not quite.
黒き翼よ。ふふせよ
雨描きがたし。歌よに。
付け出し参上。それ。
You know, surprisingly, I'm actually staying alive despite the corrosion
痛く
stats.
しちゃうかも。
That's actually quite interesting.
全部丸み。夜の権限。や
俺が守るよ。炎の盾。
手をつなぎます。
Yeah, I'll check out. I'll do the Twitch redeems for tonight, but that's only going to be on Twitch for now because I'm also trying to gather more data. Because I believe Skirk should work on second
いらっしゃ
half,
い。
not so much on first half.
5時の炎。
動くべき。この件は分かるかい。これから
姿を見せ。
I think that was about. Okay, so 1 minute 40, 1 minute 52. That should put us to a remaining of 8 minute 8 seconds. That took about 1 minute 26. I want to say 1 minute 26. Yeah, we can do Skirk second half because I tested with Ayaka with my current give or take like an 85k to a 90k DPS Ayaka, my finale with the deep F2P Ayaka, and I can clear on average. Let me look at the stats because I do have the stats in my sheets. Furina, Ayaka freeze can clear on average about 1 minute 30. So if Ayaka in the premium Escoffier team can clear 1 minute 30, then I wouldn't be surprised if Skirk can clear straight up better. Unfortunately, those are the only two characters that are viable in freeze because Hoyo just hates making cryo a good reaction. But there's also the possibility they'll only look at that only when Snisnaya comes out. Because obviously Sarisa is a cryo Archon, right? So probably the case. Off shots and I put Xingqiu in the first half. I mean, you can still... Oh yeah, I mean, I guess if you're using Xingqiu in the first half... Actually, I don't know about what your first half team is going to be though. Because we do need an Electro unit. That's the problem.
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
ご助力を。光り輝くがいい。
さあみんなに
深海のカゴ。行きましょう。
And it's raining again. Great.
けなさい。よっ。
自由になれ。
歌え僕の名のもとに。じゃじゃんソーランのイコ。
周りを見張っててくれ。いや、
海のちぎりよ。はあ
There you go.
さっと。いけ、もうち。
光り輝くがいい。
Auroron, I mean, we just need any electro unit. It doesn't matter which electro unit it is. We just need an electro unit that can consistently apply electro.
どうぞ不意打ち。おっはっそれせこれ歌え僕の名のもとに。お披露目だご助力を。
周りを見張っててくれ。
ローズクラッカー。はっあれ狂いなさい。やっおっつけなさい。おっはっはっおこれってサンダース。
いや、
じゃじゃーんはっご安心を。
さあみんなに挨拶だ。
光り輝くがいい。
あまり遠くに行くなよ。
で海のちぎりよ。
Or if I stay in front of it. Oh, okay, that's a good strat. If I stay in front in its way, it will try to do like the jumping attack. So that way, whenever I do break the little ducks, I can try to control the grouping a little bit.
覚えたわよ。
雨描きがたしありうる
Or if I do a shield here, it's gonna... Ah, no, it's fine.
いや、そうね。俺が守るよ。
や断罪も全部丸見えね。シャカははびこりなさい。は
股間奥義雨描きがたし
5時の炎。
お嬢様のお
やふふせっ
ありうると
これこそが知恵の伝道。
火に気をつけろ。
姿を見
助立ち参上。
計画が変わっ
覚えたわよ。ほんさんさんはびこりなさい。黒き翼よ。
歌よ錦
I'm alive!
痛くしちゃうかも。
I don't want to stop the signature because I'm not gonna
俺
die.
が守るよ。
答えな。私のお家にいらっしゃい。覚えたわよ。や断罪もな。やっと
Oh, he's dead.
股間奥義
夜の権限。
1 minute 40? 1 minute 40. Okay, so about 1 minute 40, I think. Okay, so the Navia team cleared in 1 minute 43. So 8:17. We cleared with, I would say 1 minute 40. I don't know about the exact time though. My chat got deleted or an error. I have not touched anything, so I don't know what's happening. It could be some weird error though. Keep in mind that this is my first live stream on YouTube, so I haven't really set things out to enable multi-streaming and stuff, so yeah. Oh wait. Okay guys, what other team can we do? Yeah, it could be an error, and I'm not sure if YouTube has any moderation stuff, because maybe YouTube actually does have some amount of moderation. Definitely much better than whatever Twitch has, but yeah, there's a lot of things I haven't enabled. Because I think if I were to give or take, if I were to do another YouTube stream, once I'm done with getting all the videos out, I will try to set like a Google Form system so that if anyone wants me to do, especially the YouTube site, if the YouTube site wants me to do any sort of Abyss viewer Abyss or whatnot, then I can probably set up like a form system. I'll just leave a link somewhere on the chat. People can go there, fill in all the details and whatnot, and then I can just jump in. Stygian is going to be a bit specific because I think you do need a certain amount of investment to make it work. Hello, hello. Okay, I think we'll just stream for another half an hour, 40 minutes, unless you guys have any ideas. Okay, so for context, teams I've tested, Marissa, Cloran, IFA teams general. Honestly, I feel like IFA is a unit on its own, right? I feel like if I just put IFA on Inefa, sorry, I keep confusing their name. They're so similar. If I put Inefa in the first half, I feel like it doesn't matter what team. Like I could put Inefa in the Barbara Taser team, and I'm pretty sure it clears. Nivelet, Farina, Raiden, Shilin, Arla, Bennett, Kaza, Silane. Raiden. That should work, I think. But is this gonna be, I assume Raiden's gonna be for support, right? Raiden's not here to do anything. That will clear though, because I have run a variant with Inefa, and I've also run a variant with, I think, Cloran. If Cloran Electro Charge with... If the Cloran Taser team with Furina can clear with about 130 to 140 seconds average, then I'm not surprised if this team can work. Arla, Kino, Bennett... Oh, Arla, Melt. Good point, good point. Let's see, but who do we use though? Arlecchino, Bennett, Kazuha. Kazuha on second is gonna be annoying though. Actually, it will work, but the Hydro Talpa will not get any sort of red shredding. But I'm sure my Arlecchino is good enough to work. Okay, so Bennett. You know, let me check my Shangling. Yeah, my Shangling has 226 ER, but apparently that's not enough. I swear to God, not having Faf is so annoying. I can put Faf, but I don't like sharing artifacts. So Bennett, Sitlali. So it's Bennett, Sitlali, right? Bennett, Sitlali. Who's the last unit? Kazuha. I guess we can use that for some form of fresh shredding. 36 stars with 300 ping. I think it's a matter of having the right units though. Having 300 ping, I don't think is a problem. Having 400 ping is when it becomes a problem. How do I know this? I have previously done Abyss on a viewer's account, and sometimes, like usually for NA, I get max 280, 270 or 280 ping, which is still okay. But sometimes my internet or the NA server just doesn't like my location, so I would end up playing with like 450 ping. And like, I would swap and use burst, and it would take like 2 seconds for anything to actually happen. It's so stupid. 400 ping is actually cancer. 300 is still doable. I know this because I do viewer clears on my Twitch, so I've logged into NA accounts before. Okay, so Furina, Shilonen. I hope my Shilonen has enough healing. Is my Shilonen or healing bonus? No, I think my Shilonen's on. Oh, they shouldn't matter because Nuvelet heals like so much, it's not even like funny. Oh my god, it's the Diamond Eye song. Oh my god, dude. 7 years ago. Oh, I feel old. NCS making me feel young again. Sitlali should be on Trilling Tales, so she should be fine. So this is 12 to 1, and then 12 1 1. How to get EXP? I don't know what YouTube's chat system is there. Raiden Electro application has the best range. I mean, range is one thing, but as long as you have consistent Hydro and Electro application, it shouldn't be a problem. You know, Raiden is only here for the moral support. It doesn't matter what you do. Like, Raiden is just here for emotional support. C2 Raiden, by the way. I wanna guess here. Yep. Wrong button, but it's fine. I'm tempted to just swap to Shilonen just to match with the beat. I don't want to use my burst though.
見切りました。
私は下げず。
1 minute 7. Okay, 1 minute 7. Oops, wrong button. It's always the furthest one somehow. The thing is, like, I remember in my previous guide, my 5.8 Abyss guide, right? Because I wanted to focus more on giving the tips itself rather than showing, hey guys, I'm running the not so premium whale team. So I ended up running the Nuvelet Inefa team, and maybe some people in the comments didn't really like it too much, even though I want to focus less on the teams playing in the background. So during the cactus in the final chamber, right? I was just standing there and I watched the other two hats swap around, and I was like, wow, like first run RNG, he just didn't move, and I was laughing so much. In-depth research, dude, I love doing in-depth stuff because there are other people who do Abyss Guides, right? I don't know if Sevi is gonna go back to do Abyss Guides. I want to say I don't think she will be doing that, but if she is, then she's one of my competitors. There are a few other people that does, I guess you could say my direct competition right now would be, so Jeff is more of like the casual one. Like he just gives a few tips here and there and specific mechanics that we may not know of, but it's not too in-depth. Watchful does go detailed. Yeah, I have nothing to say about Watchful. I think the only real direct competition for me is just Watchful. If you've seen Watchful, he started making Abyss Guides about a year ago or something like that, and then he's grown massively. He also has some pretty detailed stuff and very good visuals. So I thought to myself, how do I stand out from all my direct competitors for endgame guides? And I was thinking like, you know what? I have lots of characters, I can test a lot of things. And I always go super in-depth for mechanics and any specific grouping techniques. So if I put all my eggs in that basket, then I can put information that a lot of my competitors can't. Dude, no, Ziox Abyss guy is just gonna be full yapping. Actually, no. I mean, he already yaps like on a 24/7 basis.
みんながそばにいて
土に寝よう。契約を果たせ口封。
You know, Kazuha does like nothing here, right? I forgot to do charge attack. I should not even use Kazuha here, I'm gonna be honest. Kazuha here literally does nothing.
さあ働きなさい。口封じは任
反撃の時間
I hate this stupid boss. Holy shit.
想定内の
Come on! Actually, no, it's not the boss' fault. The auto-targeting in this game has always been horrible. Is my Alucino C2? No, it's a C0 Alucino. The only characters I have constellations on is Raiden C2, Hu Tao C1, and Yolan C2. Everyone else is purely C0. Most of my characters are C0. Why? Because being a dolphin feels nice, but for the sake of content creation, and I also want to have a bit of a challenge. Because the thing about gacha games, right, is that the more money you invest in it, the more power you gain. But to me, it's like, I used to simp for characters. I used to be like an Ayaka, like simp, a Shenhe simp, and I run the same units every day. At some point, I just got bored of it. I was like, you know what? It's just kind of boring. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I still love playing Ayaka, but playing the same character for, I guess what you could say about 2 years, gets very tiring. Like, I'm not kidding. If you guys have played since early Inazuma, the meta was literally just freeze. Like, Ayaka came out in 2.0, like the very first Inazuma patch, and she was meta for like almost 2 years. Like, that is not fun. It's like every day is like, oh, what team should I run? Ayaka freeze. Oh, what team works? Freeze. Ayaka freeze. And it's just like some sort of like hell or some shit. There's something they got. Like, it was genuinely hell. Let me get some healing up so I don't have to thing. Yep, that's why Kazuha is not as good. But at least Sitlali offers a rest shred.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
手加減なしよ。ステラリーいつかだ。そうよ。
みんなは俺が待つ
土に寝よう。契約を果たせ。口封じは任せたからね。
Actually, I don't need Silali's burst. What am I doing? Silali burst like does nothing. I'm gonna wait for him to teleport back. Ow. Fucking took the brunt of that. Go Silali. Oh, I love having a Yaron Silali. It's so nice. Did my mock run out? Okay, never mind. We're good. Why is my picture the wish screen? Is it? I still have Abyss attempts in like 3 more accounts. That's gonna be a lot. Oh, hey Miko, what up? Yes, this is my first YouTube stream. Welcome. Oh, you mean hey Miko's account? Okay. I mean, it is good looking. Okay, how long did it take to clear? 107. Does anyone remember the time? I'm trying to get the data. Was it 1.5 minutes? Because Alukino Mel is better though. Chi waiting for you, true. You know what? Getting Chi isn't even bad. You know why? Because now getting post C6 Chi actually gives you something that can bring your characters to level 100. I know people don't necessarily like the way that we get the item for level 100, and you could say it's only for whales and long-term players. But I would say the one plus side is that you actually don't feel as bad losing your 50 pip. Instead of, oh no, I lost to another Chi-Chi. Now you can say, great, I can level 100 my character. Okay, what was the time? I'm gonna say 1 minute 30. I'll probably have to look back at the video though. 7:31? Okay, 7:31. We're looking at 8:53, so 1 minute 22 seconds? It's a bit less than I expected though. You see, here's the thing, like, my dust pity is going to reach a second phase soon, so I can get a guaranteed 3 roll. The problem is, all my Alukino artifacts are all minimum 3 roll. The good stuff is all on Cloran. But the problem is Alukino is a better unit than Cloran, so I can't just take Cloran stuff and put it on Alukino, because I will make my Cloran arguably a 7 out of 10 unit to even less than 7 out of 10. I was proud of Neo Chi-Chi, but within 1 month I got like C1 Chi-Chi. Lost said Lolly got C1 from Stan. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely there.
逃げ道はあります。
討伐となるがいい。神戸を垂れろ。
I'll try not to lose too much HP. Try to do as much damage as we can.
山の地光り輝くがいい。
逃げ道はありません。無我の境地。
騒ぐ科学。私は下げる。
You know, my Nuvolet has 115 crit right now with all these stats.
神戸を垂れろ。
I also don't know why I'm spinning around.
響け。学の目。
私は帰ってきた。騒ぐ。
We didn't need Silali burst and Kazuha's kill neither. But yeah, that's the thing, right? If I skip Silali, I should have skipped Silali burst actually. I only use the burst when I know the guy is gonna go teleport and absorb his tail top friend. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. Let's go! Alukino Meld. I don't know how to do the rotation. I already screwed up the rotation. It's fine. Alukino will do everything anyways.
手加減なしよ。悪用の力を思い知りなさい。
貫こう。はっさはっふっはっせいふっ冒険だせいはっ全力攻撃。
絶妙よ、契約を果たせ。口封じは任せたからね。
いや
You guys are grouped up.
風の行
There you
く
go.
先を
I can't use skill because he's gonna absorb Bennett burst. That's so annoying.
風の赴くままにくらえ。
I swear to God, every enemy in this game is just
手加
allergic
減
to
なし
grouping
よ。
up.
はっせいキラリ。
852. Alright. Just help me keep track because I will not remember.
いや
あなたも一緒に踊りたいの？
一緒に踊りましょう。
開演したばかりだよ。
全力攻撃。
Ow.
絶妙よ、契約を果たせ。
Hi, boss.
この力を思い知りなさい。
ステップは軽快に。
それから
風の赴くままに。
I feel like this should not have took longer than it did. Ain't no way they took 2 minutes, man. Ain't no way that took 2 minutes. I feel like I could have played that better. I definitely could have played that better. Timing, it could be the timing thing. The thing is, I know it's supposed to be N3, but I don't know what the hell's going on because I can't see anything.
じゃあ行くよ。それ。分け。山の地
Hello, hello.
裁きのいかず。
You gonna healing? Thank you.
光り輝くがいい。
How are you? We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Just doing a bunch of testing.
見切りました。
遠くを高
See, this is where new villet's gonna be great. Okay, let me stand in the way to see if I can like try to make him. Let me test my theory.
世界を
Does he actually do the plunging? He does. Oh, that's massive information. I can put this in the guide. Yeah, I can put this in the guide. I can say that. I can say while you're applying electro charge to the little ducklings, you can stand in the path to make sure that he always does that singular plunging attack. If he always does that, so if you bait it into the plunging attack, you can break all the little ducklings so that he'll be staggered right in front of you. Oh, that's great. This is massive. I wonder if the other YouTubers will recommend the same thing. I feel like a lot of the tips that I give are so Omega specific that it requires like a lot of testing to make it work.
響け。学のね。世界をね。
Yeah. The Moonfly, yeah. It debuffs you by a lot. The buff itself is not by that much. It decreases your crit rate by 100%, I think. So Kokomi will have like minus 200%, which is kind of funny if you think about it.
逃げ道はあります。
There you go. Okay, let's say 1 minute 25 seconds. 1 minute 33 seconds. I think New Villet is the way to go, man. New Villet with some random electro charge unit will just clear. If you have Furina, of course. Cloran can clear, but with Furina, I think Cloran without electro charge is going to be a bit hard. Kokomi, yeah, Kokomi will be helpful. 3 rolls by any onslaught to come, I see. Full EM Kokomi. Oh, because of the Nilo stuff, right? Yeah, because of the Nilo stuff. They nerf the... Well, not to say nerf, but kind of nerf. They decrease the damage you get from Self Bloom. Instead of 5% recoil, you get 2%. Just now, I ran Homa Bujin in the second half, and it took me all the way to the Mago Kenki, the Tri Kenki, to actually be dying. So that's how much the self damage has been nerfed. It's actually kind of nice. Wait, if I have a shield, they're gonna... Gee, how do I play around this?
手加減なしよ。
Oh, that's gonna be problematic.
いつパパ、そうよ。
それ。いや。権限風よ。はっ。みんながそばにいて。
さあ、働きなさい。口封じは
I need to make sure the Pyro guy doesn't hit me with the shield. There you go.
いや。前。せい。そこだ。
And now I just have to bait him all the way back here.
貫こう風よ。全力攻撃。
Perfect.
絶妙よ。
So for grouping strats, I find that sticking close to the Anemo guy is I just said you're supposed to stick with the Nemo strat and this guy just fucking goes over. Amazing. I should not be doing this, but it doesn't matter. Can you... He'll find his way.
みんなは俺が守る。
手加減なしよ。ストラリー、リツパパ、こうよ。
キャップ。マイ。全力攻
It's really the Nemo guy. The Nemo guy is literally a crab.
悪用の
Okay, how long was that? So Nuvilette took 1 minute 33. We didn't get... Was that 1 minute 30? In the next stream, maybe come on YouTube, yeah. Nuvilette is power creep. Now, no, Nuvilette, the thing is, what I find crazy about people saying Nuvilette is getting power creep, why is it that every freaking patch, when we look at YS Helper, every freaking patch I do all the tests for my Abyss guide, Nuvilette has remained relevant? Amiko, Aura here is also from Twitch, which I do stream more often. I say more often, but it's only like twice a week. So they mostly go by the name by Amiko. So yeah. In terms of what else? Well, how much was the timing? Does anyone know the time? I'm gonna assume 1.5. Should I say 1.5? I feel like it's longer than that. 1 minute 40? I think 1 minute 40. It's a bit tricky because whenever you deal with these guys, right? So these guys, if you want to run Alakino Melt, you have to be careful of this. Because the Husk soldiers have a mechanic where if they hit you with their abilities, they will gain a buff. The archer, the cryo guy, will turn his bow into a shield, so he'll become impervious to attacks from the front. This guy, what's it called again? This guy will just heal the team every now and again, so who cares? This guy will give a pyro shield to everyone. It's decaying pyro shield, but he can refresh it if he hit you again with a shield. So that's why I was trying to play so careful, because I was like, I need Sitlali's burst, and I need to do EQ. But if this guy hits me with a shield, God forbid I remove that fucking pyro shield. Okay, I would say Alakino Melt is a decent option, but I don't know guys, I'm looking at the first half and the options are not looking good. All I'm seeing is new like electro charge teams. I don't think there's a single team you can do that's not electro charge. And you still have to run a healer. I think Nuvilette is going to have a massive like usage spike for this Abyss. Because he does damage, he has good AoE for the Knuckle Duckle, the duck boss, and he also has good healing. In fact, you pair him together with Furina, he's basically going to full heal every time he absorbs his balls. Massive balls. I don't know, like I think, I would say the best units right now is definitely like the Hydra stuff. You know what, we could try a non-meta team. Well, not to say non-meta, but a non-hyper carry. So what if what we could do is, what if we run some weird Electro Charge Mono Hydra team? I haven't run Yalan actually. Oh, but C2 Yalan though, it's not fair. Skirt with premium team can shred first half? No. Because this guy has super high res shred. This guy wants you to get healing, so Escoffier might be a bit useful here, but you might have to build Escoffier for healing instead of yes. And then this guy wants Electro Charge. If you don't get Electro Charge, you're going to be spending the 40 seconds of time just being wasted. Second half can. Yeah, you can do freeze on second half with Escoffiers. First half, I think there's no other choice. It has to be Electro Charge. Unless I run some funny team that has Q. No, that would be weird then. It's not just Cactus. The bosses on the first half are super restricted. Designed for Loma, wait for Nuvilette. Yeah, that's a funny thing. We don't even have a Nuvilette raid up, and yet fucking Nuvilette is winning. I swear to God, Nuvilette is winning every patch. Well, minus the second half, but you can maybe like, you don't want to run Nuvilette second half. I don't know why you would run that second half. Well, technically Nuvilette can work second half if it wasn't for this guy. Yeah, I think second half, they definitely want you to use like Nilo Bloom or Thoma Burgeon with Loma. I think I did some Hyper Bloom runs on earlier on off stream. Let's see. I tried Nahida Xingqiu Kuki with Beidou. For second half, I think it actually clears decently well. Oh yeah, it can clear, look at that. Yeah. Maybe that's one team I can recommend. But you have to run Nahida though. I think Dendro Traveler is not gonna cut it. Chaska works on second half. Chaska, yes, Chaska I think can work. You know what? We can test Chaska second half. What do we run, guys? If I run Mamuika, Chaska is kind of like a cheating team, so let's not do that. Maybe you can run PMC, but I have to run PMC on scrolls though. Wait, can PMC trigger scrolls? I think he can, right? So what we can do is we can run a Bennett team. We can run Ororon for the Overloaded. I can run PMC, but my PMC doesn't have enough ER though. He's built on a... Oh yeah, he is on a scrolls build, but he has like no energy. And I'm surprised we're not getting a Not Cry Traveler, but I guess it is what it is. His build is not even complete, oh my god. Yansan? Oh yeah, you're right, I can use Yansan. But if I use Yansan, then I have to remove Bennett. Oh yeah, actually you're right. No, but there's no Hydro unit. We need a Hydro unit. Because we can either run Overvape, or actually maybe we don't run Hydro. Or should we try Chaska Melt, but the F2P variant? Kinish, MAD, PMC, Benny on second half. Oh, God forbid Kinish does damage against this guy. Nothing is burning against this guy. I don't think that's gonna work. Unless we run some weird Bennett, Kinish, Emily, Bennett, Shangley. That's like the only team I can think of. Though. I want to try the Chaska team next time. Let me think. So we want a Hydro unit that can provide some amount of buffs. Who is that Hydro? Candice? No. Thing is, I want to say Furina, but Furina wants to be on the first half, so I don't know. Let's try maybe later. No, I want to do all the testing for this stream. Like, we gotta rack our brains. I want to use Chaska because I'm enjoying my R1 Chaska, man. Barbara, Trilling Tails. That's the only thing I can think of. You're right. I was thinking of Barbara because there's no one else. Okay. Barbara with Trilling Tails. I can use Training Tails. Do I have a spare Training Tails? I think I do have it on. Sitlali, yeah, I do have a spare Training Tails. Just keep it at level 20. We don't need her to heal. She just needs to be there. I think I'll keep her on Maiden's Beloved. I'm too lazy to swap the artifacts. PMC, however, will need ER Sands though. Because we want him to do damage, but at the same time, we also want him to be able to burst. But my ER Sands are only on... Oh, thanks for the sub. Like, all the alerts are default because I'm not used to streaming on YouTube. What's a good... Where's the ER Sand? Because admittedly, I want to use more Pyro Traveler because I finished his build quite recently, but I don't have enough spares. Do I have spares? But if I take from Sitlali, my build is screwed there. Let me think. Do I have an off-piece Pyro Goblin? Or should I just not care about PMC's damage? So I just slap on a random, like, Goblet for no reason. We can select the preset. Yeah, I know we can, but unfortunately the preset is based on your actual overworld team. I had to clear out a lot of my teams in order for me to use a preset. So it is a little bit on the annoying end to me. I'll just create. Where are my ER? Where's my ER stats? Hello, ER? Is it all on Sitlali? It's all on Sitlali. I really don't want the artifact. Ah, screw it. Sitlali, I'm gonna borrow ER Sands, thank you. Wolfang, we don't care about Wolfang. Whose 5 should I steal? I'll steal the net because I'm probably not gonna land it. 200 ER. I hope this is enough. I think this should be enough. What's the stats looking like? That's decent. Yeah, we can, but like the preset team is based on your overworld team. So you are limited on, what do you call it again? You are limited to the 20 team limit that is based on the overworld team. Which to me, I would prefer it if they increase the amount. I felt like it would have been nicer if they made it so that the preset only stays in like any endgame stuff like Stygian Onslaught or Abyss. But I guess they wanted to make it more universal, so they used the overworld setting. Yeah, I can add some more, but it's fine. I probably will add that later on. Okay, guys. Okay, everyone. Who do we run first half? I think I've already run Chaska EC first half. It does work, but that is Chaska EC with R1. Because technically, right, we can still run an Electro Charge team with a DPS that doesn't have anything to do with Electro Charge. Like, we just run one Hydro unit, one Electro unit, and then the other 2 units, we don't care who it is. Yeah, Stygian is coming tomorrow, so I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm gonna be on a full grind for the edits. Because I will be updating the Abyss guide to match the level of standard that the theater has. Because if you guys have seen my latest theater guide, I try to put a lot of focus on the visuals so that you don't have to watch the video to know what's going on. I am Chaska build. But that's because I used to be a Chaska main. I went from Double Crown, Song of Stillness Chaska to like, man, Chaska, I love using Chaska, but God forbid she does damage with an F2P weapon. And then I swiped for Molani's banner. I got both Molani's weapon and Chaska's bow. And I was like, what the heck? Chaska actually does damage now. Okay, now what was I going? So what do we do for EC? No, I don't want to do Sino. Wait, I haven't took out Sino in so long. I'm pretty sure Sino is only viable if you have Llama by today's standards. Because I think if you run the OG Sino teams, you're going to cry. Do I run Sino Hyper Bloom? No, Sino Hyper Bloom doesn't have enough healing though. Raiden, I've already run the Raiden team. I haven't run the Raiden Furina variant, but I'm pretty sure it will clear. Kaching is a no. Even if I have like a top 5% aggravate Kaching, it's not worth it. I could run some funny mono hydro thing, but this thing is like a POC 2 Yalan team though. Okay, who is a good... Do I bring Fischl? Okay, Auroron's already used up. Either I use Fischl, Inefa will be cheating, so... I know we're testing a lot of teams, but I know Inefa will work, so... Maybe Fischl. Sethos? What would Sethos do in this team? Sethos is just here for motivational support. I'm pretty sure Yolan will do most of the damage though, that's a problem. I'm missing C6, feels bad, man. I don't even play Sethos that much nowadays, but you gotta admit his stats are cracked. Okay, if I remove... Should I remove Yolan? I could bring Sucrose though. Like, Sethos looks so lost. I don't know what Sethos is doing here, but he looks so lost. Okay, let me think. We can do Sucrose. I feel like double Electro without... Or should I do double Electro with Fischl? Yeah, I think this one might be better because Sucrose with Sethos would be really good. That ratio, yeah, I mean, my Sethos is okay. I say okay, but he's like 220 CV or something. Keep in mind, I nerfed him from Tinari, by the way. Where's my Sethos? He's only like 888, I think. Yeah, 868 because leveling talents. Most of his talents scale off his, was it EM passive, I think? This one. Yeah, most of his damage scales of EM, so attack stats doesn't matter. His stats can be better, I think. I'm pretty sure I took one artifact from, what's his name again? If this was Sethos' original stat, before I gave Tinari the good stuff. So it's like 7200. If I wanted to be a Sethos main, I could technically take the Ganyu stat stick. It'll be like this. It's like okay lah. Not that bad. It's alright. Yeah, good enough. NA or charge? No, NA. I think NA would be the... NA spam would be the ideal thing to do. Let me... Because Sethos, you can do a few charge attacks before you burst if you know you're going to have enough energy to burst every rotation. I messed up the rotation, don't mind me. Okay, so what is the team? Furina, Kokomi, Fischl, Sethos. Okay, so we are buffing the normal attack damage, even though he mostly cares about ER though. It's, you know, sometimes when you press the thing too fast. Where's the damage? Where's the damage?
それはっやっ
お披露目だ。動乱の憩い、黒き翼よ。世界の熱狂の渦に深海の加護。
先手必勝知恵の頂点よ。はっそれやっはっやっ
光り輝くがいい。
Yeah, that's a thing.
断罪の名において
はっとごめんちょっとどいてくれる。やっそれはっやっ
歌え、僕の名のもとにお披露目。
夜の源源
ご助力を。
それ知恵の頂点待って待ってそれはっ
Ow. Ow.
失礼はっとはっ
Where's the damage? 1 minute 51. Where's the damage? I said those without aggravate is so bad. Do I have Pyro Traveler? I do. Barbara, Trilling Tales, and then Chas. Overvape? Do I have Overvape? I do not have Overvape. Wow, I'm so smart. I should update this later. Okay, so 12 to 1. Okay, Chaska.
周りを見張っててくれ。
ミュージック。
ロックオン今だ撃て撃て
I'm just gonna shoot it. Did I even hit anything?
風が立つぞロックオンロックオン撃て
自由になれ。周りを見張っててくれ。
灼熱閃光
みんなを守るから。
ロックオン今だ今だ消え失せろ
あまり遠くに行くなよ。いや、行け。もうち。
Forgot about Barbara.
撃て撃て
自由になれ。ほっさあ、みんなに挨拶だ。
燃やし尽くせはっロックオンロックオン撃て今だ
Okay, so the first half took 1 minute 51, leaving it 8. We cleared at 1 minute 14 seconds. Hold on, let me do the math. 9 minutes 9 seconds to 8. 123, 1 minute 30 seconds. This is R1 Chaska. Arara. Oh wow, look who decided to show up. I can't believe you're alive. Barbara E for 15% damage bonus. Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
世界の熱狂の
15% hydro. Let's fucking go.
姿を見せ。
お互い一
Do
歩
I even use my burst?
それアスファルのありし栄光よやそれ
Don't kill me.
もう少しの辛抱
あれ狂いなさい。
Yeah, see you, Jess. See you tonight. I'm going to be streaming tonight though, but that one's going to be on Twitch.
せい。手強いですよ。歌え、僕の名のもとに。夜の権限。
先手必勝知恵の頂点よ
Wait, the damage.
や
It's oh. I missed. That's fine. Okay, now we have this guy to do.
これ。せい。
Because he's gonna do the funny thing. Wait, he's gonna jump up in the air. He does one attack,
光り輝くがいい。
and he does that.
断罪の名によって
Oh my, are you fucking kidding me? Ah! Please let me play the game. Okay, let me just get healing effectiveness. I think healing effectiveness would be the most useful here.
こっちの目だご安心を世界を熱狂の渦に深海の加護やっはっ
後ろにご注意。お互い一歩引かないか。悪魔のありし栄光よ。待って待ってやっはっ失礼はっ
I miss.
僕をたたえよ歌え僕の名ご助力を
お嬢様の王
先手必勝。知恵の頂点よ。とはっと失礼それ
おっそれ
I'm just gonna wait.
光り輝くがいいよっご安心を
It's okay, go call me concrete anyways.
あれ狂いなさいやっ
Yeah, it does change a bit. No, because I am doing a quick zoom.
悪魔のありし栄光よ。はっ少し置くとはっ
世界を熱狂の渦に影のカラスが深海の加護ふっふっせいふっ
お互い一歩引かないか。ごめんちょっとどいてくれる。やっはっ先手必勝。
光り輝くがいい
Where's the damage?
やっご助力
I feel like everyone else is contributing except for
に
Cetus.
不思議りよおっふっ
知恵の頂点よ。
Please don't minus my damage. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute 50 seconds. I'm not sure if Cetus is doing any damage. It's 1 minute 54. Oh my god.
じゃ
Okay,
あ
let's do this. Try to get him to pick here.
周りを見張っててくれ。
明けの明星。
ミュージック
風が立つぞ。撃て。ロックオン。ロックオン。撃て。チレ。
行けもう自由だ自由。
灼熱先行。はあ。撃て。今だ。ロックオン。ロックオン。
さあみんなに挨拶だ。じゃあ
燃やし尽くせ。
I just funny how I feel like you can just run whatever in the second half and it doesn't really matter.
消え失せろ。
自由になれ行け。
輝くホームライン。
Let's go! Traveler actually does damage.
ロックオン。あなたも一緒に踊りたいの？一緒に踊りましょう。
Ow. I'm dumb.
周りを見張っててくれ。
明けの明星。
元気出せよ
飛ぶか。まだまだ。今だ。撃て。今だ。死ね。
じゃあな。
燃やし尽くせ。風が立つぞ。
Okay, let's say 1 minute 30. First half took 154. We have 6 seconds to spare. 8 minutes 130. Okay, 8 seconds 130. I'm gonna give or take 140. I mean, I don't know if it's just fair for me to say, oh, Chaska can clear. You just need to have R1. Pokemon looking Joker. You do be looking like that though.
ご安心を世界を熱狂の渦に
夜の源源
お互い一歩引かないか。
Can I just do normal spam?
失礼。はっ。
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, you need R1 Chaska. I feel like without R1, you're gonna struggle quite a bit though. Ow.
また
先手必勝。悪魔のありし。
Are you fucking... She needs Yansan or Bennett? Yeah, I think her damage is not quite there. Oh, I should have used Bennett actually. No, what was the team? Oh yeah, I should have used Bennett. Try to get that here.
夜の権限ご助力を光り輝くがいい
失礼知恵の頂点よやっはっお互い一歩引かないか
お披露目だ歌え僕の名のもとにソーラン
Can I
の
move?
恋
He. Oh my
姿
god.
を見
失礼アスマルのありし栄光よはっはっふっそれ
お嬢様の
ハッカじゃん
Okay, he's gonna bomb there. I think. There you go.
世界を熱狂の渦にご助力を深海のカゴ
30% attack. I think it's about 30 or 20%. I don't remember the exact number.
お互い一歩引かないか知恵の頂点よふっそれはっつとやっ先手必
光り輝くがいい僕を託すソーランの遺骨夜の権限あれ狂いなさい
お互い一歩引かないかごめんちょっとどいてくれる
11k normals. Is Seto's doing damage?
と失礼はっはっ後ろにご注
I don't know if Seto's is even doing damage at all.
お披露目だ万歳の名に世界を熱狂の渦に海のちぎりよ
I think I know would be nice though. Now I think about it.
アスマルのありし栄光よ先手必勝やっそれふっとはっ
I can't hit you. I can't hit you. I can't hit you.
ご安心を
Oh my god. Please.
光り輝くがいい
Literally cannot hit him.
頂点よ
The Abyss buff is... No, it's a scam, yeah. It's too specific, I think. If they made it so that, oh, you gain electro damage bonus, then I think I would be much happier. But instead, they just gave you like, oh, you have to do electro charge damage. Or specifically this reaction. And you try to do like a hyper boom team without Lawma, it doesn't feel that great. It really doesn't feel that great.
ロックオンロックオン撃てジェンダム発射
That didn't even want to rotate. I think Bennett would have made this clear much faster.
明けの明星
風が立つぞ
And granted, this is Chaska and AoE though. I can see how C2 Chaska could actually make it much better.
撃て
Because Chaska does most of her damage in single target scenario. Whee! Oh wow,
じゃあな行け
that's very rare.
輝くホームラン
ジュレはっ今だ
周りを見張っててくれ
That's the first time I've seen that guy not moving or what.
もう一回
Ah, great. I sprinted by accident.
ロックオン消え失せろ
さあみんなに挨拶
Oh, he's 3 miles away.
流し尽くせ
明けの明星
みんなを守るからね
飛ぶか今だ
I don't think this is quite it. I'm pretty sure this has been more than 2 minutes. Oh, 0d6.
今だジュレ
Yeah, this is not it. I'm just gonna try to clear just to put in the data, but
あまり遠く
this is not it.
輝くホムライ
My health.
今だロックオン
Okay, how long did it take to clear the first chamber? I'm just gonna assume 2 minutes, which means this also took 2 minutes. Yeah, it's not it. Small duck using takeopter. I know sure watching. Yeah, this is not it. I think Bennett would definitely make it much better, but Okay, so it's already 6 p.m. I think the stream has been reaching almost 3 hours. So I'll probably do 1 or 2 more team testing before we end the first YouTube stream. Bennett's... Okay, Molani's second half is a no-go. Molani Electro Charge is fucking weird. But I don't know, man. Like, Barbara... I have never used Barbara so much until this Abyss. But that also kind of points out something. Is the fact that... the fact that we don't have that much team-wide healers that are actually good. Like, we only really have, like, Jin and Barbara. The ones that have, like, really high healing multiplier. I guess there is Shen Yun is focused more on DOT heal rather than the initial team-wide. Escoffier is kind of there, but you're going to build Escoffier for DPS instead of healing, so it's also not quite there. Now I'll just test one more team so that I can close the testing session. I also will be streaming tonight, but that's for the viewer clears over on Twitch. You memo? No, we're not glorping, man. Actually, you know what? Let's glorp. You know what? Why not? We shall glorp. Well, what is the best glorp team? If I run Inefa as cheating, so maybe we can run the Auroron variant. You may glorp. Are we gonna glorp? Is Shengling the third unit? Do we do Shengling? You tried Taser? Yeah, I know. I've already tried Taser, yeah. Lanyan, Sucrose, Auroron, Fischl. But I can't do that because there's no healing in that team. We can't get past Chamber 2 without healing. So we can't test it on Chamber 3. Wait, actually no, Mizuki kinda. But if I run Shangling, I don't have a like real team-wide heal. Luna Glorp, are we gonna do the Glorp? Are we Glorping right now? Where is she? Are we actually Glorping right now? Her healing is so bad. Should I just run Bennett as a fails? No, Bennett doesn't heal that much. I feel like we're gonna get stopped by Chamber 2 though. I feel like Chamber 2 is gonna reach that point where... Because I didn't know this, but apparently Mizuki's healing gets capped at 70%. And then once your health is above 70%, she doesn't heal. She just like does the swirl damage. It's like I was happy to get Mizuki to complete my standard collection, but I was also unhappy because none of her constellations removed that restriction. I feel like if she actually offers team-wide healing on field without any restrictions, I think she would have been a decent Dory, or you know what? Yeah, I could actually do that. Oh god. We're running the Dory team. Oh boy. wait. Can we run Bennett? No, that's not run Bennett. That's on Shangling. And then we need an Anemo unit. Do I run Sucrose? Oh, this is such a weird funny team. Oh, we don't run Shangling, we run Taser official. Dory Taser. The meme is now alive. Luna Vape and Luna Melt. Like, the thing is, we don't know if we're going to be getting Luna Vape or Melt there. I highly doubt they're going to make Vape or Melt any better. But I would be interested because I remember seeing the leaks. I do look at leaks, by the way. I remember seeing the supposed leaks that we may actually be getting Luna reactions for both Anemo and G. I don't know what's that going to be looking like, but I hope that means we're going to be getting new Notcry units that actually make Geo not complete garbage. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be. I mean, I feel like it's not completely true, but I want to place my bets on Geo not being complete garbage. If I'm burning, that's... Well, technically, I could run the Kinish team, but we run Mawuika instead. So we run Bennett Mawuika, so that against the Talpa, Kinish is just there for motivational support until we reach Chamber 2. Yeah, Hoda will save Luna Souls, I hope so. I hope she's a Luna 4-star unit. I mean, we already know she's an Anemo unit. We already know she's definitely a 4-star. So, I'm placing my bets on that one. Alright, it's time to scam people by saying Dory can clear. Wait. I'm just filling them. Oh man. And then I need to put another one for... Who's the second half again? I'll look at it. Alright, Thundering Fury Dory. Actually, no, let me do this. Let me show you guys the Dory build. Who's ever stopped by earlier, you would probably know how my build looks like, but here's my Dory build. He's not crowned yet. I'm not that base. It's a hyper deep. It's mostly a hyper carry build. I think she's running EM Sans, right? Is she running EM Sans? Oh, she's running EM Sans. Yeah, I'll keep it that way. You know what? Next time I get an elixir, I will craft an onset Thundering Fury Electro Goblet. I already used it recently for Tinari, so I have to wait a little bit until the new what do you call it again? The new Luna mode comes out. I'll make Dory good again. DPS Dory C6, yeah, C6. Dory's not worth using outside of C6. Varka, oh yeah, you're right. Varka could be Luna's Swirl. Wait, what if guys? What if Jehoda is going to be Varka support? Actually, no. If Varka is Luna's Swirl, doesn't that mean Faruzan's gonna be useless? I don't mind that actually because I don't. Currently, the only most viable Anemo DPS mono is only Xiao. Wanderer does work, but the damage is about profile is about the same. I would say a bit lower because at least Xiao doesn't get staggered. Kind of cringe. Fury final boss, yes. Where'd she go? Wait. I don't know what's happening, but she's almost dead. Ow. Where'd she go? How did I predict that? Let's go, Dory! Hold on. I don't know why this is just so funny. No! I need to trigger. What am I doing? Go, Dory! Fuck, I hit my mic. Upload a separate video on Dory of this clear? Nah. Luna Shatter, yes. 1 minute 43. It's... I think the thing about Dory in an Electro Charge team is that Electro Charge takes a bit of time to trigger. So Thundering Fury is not as effective. Is this going to be a math game for this half? Support Kinish. Let's go, guys. I hecking love support Kinish. Okay, that's enough moving around. Go, Emily, do your thing. So dumb. Oh, is that clear in 1 minute and a half? Okay, hold on. Dory cleared in 143. The Kinish team cleared in... Shit, I forgot. 17 seconds. Is that 140? 150? Aho, Benny 300 yard? No, I mean, my Bennett only has 226. I'm not using Skyward Blade because somehow. I used to use Skyward Blade. It used to be at like 240, 250 AR, but I decided, hey, you know, let me be relatable. So I may as well use the alley flash I got like 2 years ago. Okay, let me think. Oh, what is the time for that one? Okay, 8, 17, 17 seconds. It was give or take 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I'm just gonna say 140 just for average. Maoika so strong, she just solo clears. Yes, you can run the Kinish team if you just run Maoika to deal with the Taupa. That is such a scam. Absolute scam, man.
6308ユニット無双の風歌え僕の生もと夜の
Let's go, Dory!
よいしょ6308式ユニット僕をたたえよ世界の熱狂の渦姿を見ものをいただきますわはい痛いです
What am I doing with myself?
6308式ユニットよっ吸引テスト開始
Okay, Dory, it's your time to shine.
前がありですよいしょはいはいいやはいお披露目だ断罪のな
My Dory's not healing enough.
吸引テストイエーイ腕の出るところですよ歌え僕の生元に夜の権限
No one's doing damage, by the way.
ものをいただきますわはいいや
Electro charge, please.
光り輝くがいい安全距離確認
What am I doing? What is this team? Why is he clearing?
お嬢様の
What's happening? I'm dead. No! Dory, no! Oh, it's Lost Sky. Wait, let's get healing effectiveness. How much heals? You didn't give her enough more? Yeah, true. I probably didn't give her enough more.
姿を見6308式ユニット安全距離確認
What am I doing in my life?
歌え僕の生元
Go, Dory! Do your healing, funny thing. I didn't farm Thundering Fury for... I mean, to be fair, I farmed Thundering Fury for Kaching, but...
黒き翼よ
You know, I have enough spares to give it on Sino and as well as Dory, so I may as well, right? No, Furina! Furina's dying!
耐えなさい
Wait, no, we can do it.
安全
We on feel this? Oh, no.
7号式モジュール
Okay, never mind. Unless I run a healing Dory. I think that's the only option. Unfortunately, my DPS Dory is not good. Ooh, you hate to hear it.
断罪の名に超拡散形態6308式ユニット歌え僕の生元に
Do I have Fischl up? I think what I need to do is I need to go on. I need to make sure everyone gets the nice, sweet healing juice. Yes, give me that sweet healing. I just lost all that healing juice. Give me that sweet. Maybe I should run sack. Okay, we got the healing juice. Okay, give me the healing juice.
姿を見6308式ユニット無双
Come on. Give me the healing juice. Ow, my healing juice.
夜の権限
Oh no, stupid projectiles. Huh?
お披露目だ
Go, Dory.
前がありです
Heal the team.
いただきますわ
Wait, we can Furina. I'm the healing Furina.
生元に
Go, Dory, heal the whole team. You can do it.
安全距離確認
Oh, you're so close, Dory. Okay, well, technically, I got my Fischl buff off.
6308式ユニット光り輝くがいい
Go, Dory, heal team. Heal the team! Heal the team, Dory, I believe! Why are we clearing? This is so dumb!
罪の名において
What are we doing?
魔法なら僕をたたえよ世界を熱狂の渦に
Okay, get a healing, get a healing. We need to max out Furina's healing.
お嬢様の
吸引テスト開始安全距離
1 minute 55. 1 minute 55 on the Dory clear. It's the I reckon if I run a healing build, I think it's actually kind of doable though. Jokes aside. Okay, these guys.
みんなは俺が守るこの天下で裁く
Alright, can you do your thing? Can I get a 5-6 cannon shot? Oh, I'm so close. I feel like I could have gone for a 6 shot there.
再構成します
Hold on. Let me get some heal.
そばにいてくれるわ傷石英に葬られよ
獲物だ
Oh, I didn't get that shot.
霧となって散りなさい管理します
I'm just gonna ignore that guy in the corner.
みんなは俺が守る太陽の炎
Oh, never mind. Ooh. Oh, I managed to get one more cannon shot. Nice.
再構成します
Go, MED. The one character nobody pulls for unless you play Kimish. One character.
態度はない
Okay, 1 minute 30. 130 plus 5 seconds. 135. Finish can kind of clear. Granted, you do need Mawuika. I can imagine if you run like Bennett Shangling on field against a Talpa, I think you might be able to do a decent amount of damage. Maybe. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
姿を見6308式ユニット安全距離確認歌え僕の名のもとに毎度
Oh, Dory! You're getting the 20% damage bonus from Sucrose Bus. Let's go. Let me stop to hit the heal first.
光よほっ世界の熱狂の渦に夜の剣撃吸引テスト開始6308式腕の出るところですが私からもら奪えると思うですが
Wait, do we actually stun him in 40 seconds? Holy. Absolute Giga Chat.
開始光り輝くがいい断罪の名にものをいただきます魔法のランプよ超拡散形態影のカラスが世界の熱狂の渦に遠くをよいしょ
I wonder if I should retry this with a Dory like healing build. What do you guys think? Because if I retry this with a healing build, right, I feel like it might be doable to actually clear better. I'm not even kidding.
光り輝くがいい
280k. Oh, that's because of the passive. Yeah, that's why. Because if you break all these guys with Electro Charge, I'm pretty sure each of them deals like 5% or something.
毎度あり7号式モジュール
お嬢様の
We actually Wait, why is this actually clearing? Is that one of my faster clears? Wait, let me look at this. Hold on. Give me a second. That was about 1 minute 15 seconds, right? Okay. 12-1-3. 2 minutes 7. 12-1-3. 1 minute 33 with Nuvolet Inefa. 1 minute 43 with Koran Electro Charge. You're telling me this team is on par? This team is on par with Cloran Electro Charge. I don't know what to say, guys. Okay, 1 minute 45. Yeah, it is literally on par with Cloran Electro Charge. Oh, that's so dumb. That is so dumb.
管理します。
もうえい全力攻撃かかったな。
Ow.
霧となって散りなさい。最高線。
烈日よ
First thank you.
そばにこの天下で裁く。退路はない。赤日の影よ、我が命を果たせ。魂を我が輩に捧げよう。ああ、現地もろくにできねえのか。もう永遠に黙らせてやる。
清掃を開始します。
全力攻撃。赤炎に葬られよ。かかったな。
Ah,
福育の語り。最高線します。
燃えろ。
I need to go for this guy.
みんなは俺がこの天下で裁く。これ以上手こせるわけに。
Okay. That was more damage than I thought. Do I even continue? Or should I just retry again?
死での旅路へ。
I should just retry. Okay, we'll do this one more time. This will be the last team before we end the stream because I need to work out. I haven't. I'm supposed to be doing leg day today.
断罪の名に
Melted, yeah. The thing is, I survived for like the first second and then I didn't.
熱狂の渦に理想の風海のところですのものをいただきますわ。へい。ウィー
So he does the fisting thing.
お披露目だ。吸引テスト開始。歌え僕の名のもとに影のカラスが。前がありですわ。いや。ものをいただきますわ。
I think that should be maxed already. Yep, we got it.
僕をたたえよ。
Why is everyone having energy problems?
ユニット7号式モジュール安全距離世界を熱狂の渦に黒き翼に魔法がランプよ。ウィー6308式ユニット9光り輝くがいい。
I'm trying to clear this as fast as I can.
姿を見せ
I believe in the Dory clear.
前がありですわ。ものをいただきますわ。
So live on Twitch now. I haven't figured out how to do multi-streaming yet. Once I do figure out how to do multi-streaming, then I will stream both live on Twitch and.
安全距離確認9
So right now we're just purely on YouTube. Because I'm gonna be honest, I was just thinking to myself, okay, I want to test a bunch of teams. I haven't tried streaming on YouTube, and I don't know how that's gonna work, right? So I thought to myself, you know, I may as well like just do it, yeah.
超拡散形態
And I had to like look through and make a thumbnail and all that
犯
stuff.
罪の名
I had to make a thumbnail for the stream. I just copy pasted the same thumbnail that I've been using for now for like the past guide videos and just made it a bit different to say that, oh, this is just me streaming. Yeah.
烈日よ、みんながそばにいる。
I think the next time I stream, I am using the wrong one.
かかったな。
I'll figure things out when the time comes, but if I can't stream on YouTube, then once I figure that out, then hopefully then I don't know.
我に光
Yeah, this will be my last thing, and then I have to go work out, eat dinner, and then after that stream on Twitch.
もうえい全力攻撃。引け太陽の炎を。獲物だ。正義に降臨。汝の魂を我が輩に捧げよう。あ？返事もろくにでき
Let me try to pull him back.
まだ永遠に黙らせてやる。烈日。
There you
福
go.
育の語り
みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。この天下で裁く。
退路はない。
I don't know how many cannon shots. That was a lot of cannon shots.
霧となって散りなさい
Twitch or YouTube, I would say Twitch allows me to play songs that are borderline copyright with a specific system. Because the way Twitch copyright works, right, is that at least I'm not that big on Twitch. I only have like a few viewers, like I do have right now on YouTube. But on Twitch, I can get away with playing copyrighted songs because I've done a setting in my OBS that makes it so that all the songs I play on stream doesn't get captured in the VOD. So that way the copyright system, the copyright detection system doesn't flag the video whenever the streams are actually done. On YouTube, I have to be a bit more careful because I'm pretty sure their system, the stream copyright detection system is a bit more advanced. At least from all the different YouTube streams that I've watched, they generally don't try to play any copyrighted stuff. Like, they play either NCS songs or effects, or what else is there? NCS and effects, or the songs from the YouTube library. Yeah, Twitch has a smoother stream, I would say. It's just that the experience is not as good. I think YouTube is definitely smoother in the sense that if you miss something out that I said just now, you can go back to the... You can basically go back to the previous, what do you call it again? You can go back in time. Twitch, you can kind of do that, but the way for you to view it is a little bit on the annoying side, so... I would say in that regard, it's not as good. Before we go, I'm going to fix all my characters. So Dory, I think Dory remains the same, right? So I just have to fix my Pyro Traveler first. You know, the only reason why Traveler's using Wolfang is because I don't have Al Hatham, and I don't have any other weapons, so... I can't be bothered to like swap anything or too much of anything, really. Okay, so Traveler should be good. Was it Barbara? I mean, Barbara is using the support build, so I probably do have to update her build. TTDS. I'll just give her the levels 25. Oh, wait. Yeah, Lanyan, right. That one's on Lanyan. Yeah, songs are very important. I think if we don't have like a good BGM, thank goodness NCS has been around for a while. Like, I think without NCS, YouTube streaming would be so boring because everything's gonna get copyrighted. You can't even enjoy listening to songs because everything is like, oh, you're trying to make money out of our music and we didn't give you permission. And then you're just gonna be like, please stop playing the music. And I'm just like, I just want to listen, man. Are you farming the new set? I'm waiting for the Stygian tomorrow before I farm the new stuff. Because I'm currently in the process of leveling Aoife to, you know, standard level 90 double 9. I do have the books. I just need to farm the boss materials. The codex that he has is already level 90, so it's a matter of just farming the bosses. After I'm done, I will pre-farm for Flints, unless I get Loma. That's the thing though. I actually kind of want Loma for meta purposes, but I'm thinking to myself, do I want to swipe another time just to guarantee my Loma? Because if I were to look at my PT, right, I believe it's about 50 or something. Let me check. I think it's 40 something. I should be able to reach soft edit. Yeah, it's 45, 46. We have about 2 more weeks, so we can push it to 60 at minimum with my Welkins and a bit of Battle Pass. Battle Pass will give 1 or 2 pulls. I don't think Theater... Let me look at the date. When is Theater coming back? Okay, so this is already the first week that Loma's been out. What is the date for today? Okay, so 6.0 came in the 10th of September. Loma's last banner will be... Oh, Loma's banner will be over by 30th of September. Well, that sucks. Which means if I really want to get her, I have to like swipe her. Yeah. But I'll think about it when the time comes, but until then, I'm very likely to get Flints. I will be maxing out Aoife first before I pre-farm for either Flints or Nefa. I just have to decide whether I want to get Loma or not. If I can get Loma, then I can focus on her instead of Flints. I don't hate Flints, but I have too much Electro DPS. I don't really care too much about him. But I'll think about it. Anyways, that's it for the first YouTube stream. I can't believe we pushed to 3 hours. I should be working out right now, so I'll let you guys know whenever the next YouTube stream is going to be coming around. But I will do a community post about it. But until then, I think this will be the once in the blue moon YouTube stream. So if you guys have any feedback, just go check out the community post and let me know what teams you use to clear your abyss, and I'll probably do some extensive testing. But I think that concludes today's session testing. Thanks for stopping by, for all the support. You'll be expecting the YouTube guide in about, give or take 2 days, 2 to 3 days, now that we have all the data. So hope you guys have a great time, and I'll see you guys whenever I see you. This is Ethereal, signing off, wishing you the best of luck in your future endeavor. Peace out, everyone. Have a great time.